Close your eyes. Deep breath in. I mean, obviously let it out. Yeah, I'm not really sure this is working, you know.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than this.
Stop. You're in.
Oh, cool. Yep, even.
Good morning, guys. How is everybody? Pull up my chat. Thank you, Mia. Starting that off this morning. Thank you so much for the support. I so appreciate you guys. Thank you, Mia. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Erwin. Good morning. Hold on. Scroll. You guys arrived early. You are awake this morning. Good morning, Aunt Teeny. Good morning, Mia. Good morning, Val. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Hope everybody has their coffee. Let's see if we can get Pumpkin to behave today. Good morning, Shireland. Good morning, Freddie. You guys, what is happening to our community, really? It's like every 12 hours something implodes. So, I'm torn on the whole SJam thing because I really do like SJam. And so I was torn whether to cover this or not, but honestly, I kind of feel like I want to cover it because I like SJam, and I feel like anybody that's going to cover it is going to have a negative take on it. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Brandy. So, that's why I like I said, I have a soft spot for SJam. And so I kind of want to cover it just because I won't be as harsh, I think, as some creators will be. It's Friday evening here in Australia, so I'm having a wine. Ooh, enjoy your wine, Mia. Yes, Mia, I like them. But you know what? I mean, honestly, what it is it's the alcohol. You know, addiction interferes with our entire lives. And he did say that his parents aren't speaking to him. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with the drinking. I admit I have somebody very close to me that is a recovering alcoholic, but the years that they drank didn't just affect them. Like, they affected everyone around them. Yeah. I don't know, Lynn. I mean, I think I know. And he kind of, you know, SJam's not, that's one thing that I do like about him is he's not all like full of himself. You know, he will admit his wrongs and his shortcomings. Yes, he needs to help himself. Exactly. I celebrated too soon. Little man woke up. Okay, Erwin. So I really feel like that's what it is. And I think too, because I remember saying earlier, like way back, not, you know, because I was so proud of SJam because, you know, he did get his initial subscribers off of what, you know, off of Chantal and, you know, the whole drama about him, you know, going there and everything else. He needs AA. He does, Val. He is very sensitive. Yes. So I had said, you know, I was so proud of him because he was doing something with his channel and, you know, he was putting the hard work in. But I also said that it's very expensive to cook on live, like every night, which he was doing. And I'm sure that he never spent that type of money on groceries before. But I will say that I was glad that he was cooking and I was glad that he was eating because that's so important when you are an alcoholic. Now, he did delete his live, and I only got like 12 minutes of it recorded before he deleted it. And I've looked, and I haven't found anybody that grabbed it. So I have the first 12 minutes. The video was 54 minutes total, and I think I had it on 1.5 speed. So we'll see how far we get, but eventually it does cut out because he deletes the stream while I'm recording. Good morning, Janet. So we'll watch that first. I don't know, guys. It just seems like our entire community is just crumbling. Good morning, V. Let me know, guys, if the volume is okay.
Hey, guys. So, anyways, I'm gonna address this. I didn't pay rent. I didn't have rent. It's been dealing with a very bad alcohol addiction, and now I'm paying price. So now I'm gonna lose my place. I'm trying to keep up on things. I'm a car payment behind, a debt payment behind, I'm a rent behind. So it kind of is what it is. But we're gonna have a last supper. This is gonna be just, you know, we're just gonna enjoy this last supper, and yeah, we're gonna yeah, that's my biggest worry right now is figuring out what I'm gonna do with my cats. My mom and my dad are not talking to me right now, but I think push comes to shove, they'll probably take in my cats. I don't think they're going to take me in, but for now I'm only one car payment behind my car. So I should be able to live in my car. It's not going to be too big a deal. But yeah, so there's
CV, I'm so torn because I do kind of feel like it was a cash grab. And I was shocked. I was messaging, who was I messaging? I was messaging AR and I was messaging Val. And I was like blown away that he did not get super chats, guys. People were not giving. Missy Moo, in fact, I think I might have snagged the screenshot of it. Missy Moo offers him a place. I know, Rose. I agree. But what was I saying? I'm going to not look at chat once I start talking because my ADHD this morning is really bad. Okay, so I was talking to Val and I was talking to AR, and I'm just like, I'm like blown away. I feel so bad for him, but at the same time, and he admits it, I'm not saying anything that he hasn't said himself. You know, he made mistakes and it's his own fault. But the whole thing just felt really off to me, guys. And I guess I kind of, in a way, understand, and I hate to say that, but I kind of, in a way, understand why Jessica did what she did when she outed him. because I feel like he's self-destructing. Because this whole thing was really sketchy, and that's what I said when I was talking to them during the stream. I was messaging them, and I'm like, this just feels off. It feels sketchy. It feels like, Rocky! Thank you for subscribing, Rocky. I haven't seen you in so long. It just feels off. It felt like a cash grab. It felt like, I don't know, I don't think we caught it on the recording, but at one point somebody says, why don't you move in with Chantal and Pete's into the mansion? And guys, he actually takes it seriously. He's like, well, she does say that she has an extra room. And then he goes, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask or something like that. And I was just, what? Seriously? You seriously are going to ask Chantal if you can move in with them? And so I hate to say it, but it just like I said, it just felt really off. I wonder if they are giving them tough love. You know, honestly, Mia, it's so hard if, you know, someone you love is an alcoholic or any kind of addict. But really, that's what needs to be done. And I think that most people had that feeling in his stream last night. The drinking has been out in the open. He has admitted that he has a problem with it and everything. So I almost think that the people in the stream, the community, was like, yes, Shire. And I hate that because I really, really like SJam. But it felt like a cash grab. And then when he said that about moving in with Chantal, my mind was just like, you can see Pumpkin. Pumpkin's mouth is stuck open because my mouth is stuck open this time. I was just like, are you being serious? Seriously, you would consider asking Chantal to move in with her? My parents had to do that with my brother, a meth addict. Yeah, it's so hard when somebody you love is an addict. It really is. And the addict doesn't realize when they're in their addiction how much they are hurting the people around them, how much they're hurting the people that care about them.
Like, oh, how do you afford McDonald's? No, we're basically splurging. This is our last, this is our last supper, basically. So, we're going to have this. And we're just going to find it.
It does, Val. I hate that.
We'll go from there. Oh, it's Monopoly time. It's Monopoly. So, there's Monopoly cards there.
Aw. That stinks, Rocky.
Oh, it's open. Oh.
It is.
Oh, shit. It opened.
But guys, it's decisions like this, and I'm not even judging him for it because, we've all done stupid stuff, but it's decisions like this that got him where he is. Like the decision to get drunk before he streamed, the decision to, he got a lot of McDonald's. He got a lot. And so it's decisions like that, instead of keeping that money to put away for your rent, he probably spent a good $40 on McDonald's.
Let me get something to wipe that up.
Right, Rocky. See, that's my concern, Rocky, is, I know it's controversial, but alcoholism is a disease, guys. And like, if you have it in your immediate bloodline, you can be hooked from that first drink. And so my worry is that his disease is progressing. When alcoholism, starts to progress, that's when it really starts taking a toll on your body. And I feel like his alcoholism is progressing. And if he doesn't do something about it, it's going to get bad for his health. He's really going to go downhill. Yep, exactly, Rocky.
There we go. So, seems like that open. Don't pull it out. Homeless season.
I did it again.
So
I
not
clicked on your message and then clicked on something and now it won't let me show it again. V said Jessica Messica called him out for possibly using his female viewers for money, so I'm not even surprised that he was doing this stream on a cash grab. It's disappointing. It is. And you know what? I apologize to Jessica because honestly, I still do feel that she should have. I'm not friends with SJam or anything. I really like him, and I'm usually in his streams, but I felt like her and SJam were friends, so I felt like that should have been done privately. And if they are friends, then I stand by that. It should have been done privately. Good morning, Autumn. Good morning, Pyramid. Good morning, Willie. Exactly. It is a disease, Willie. It's a disease. Well, I mean, if you're right, you choose to take that first drink, but how many people that have it in their family and are teenagers and their friends are doing it, and I don't care how many times you tell your kid, don't do it. All kids are going to experiment. And some start, young. And like I said, from that first drink, if you have it in your genes from that first drink, you could be hooked. Right, V. And I do think that some kids, they grow up seeing it and it scares the crap out of them and they don't want to, to go down that path. So they do make the decision. But not all kids are mature enough to make a sound decision like that. And so, when their friends are drinking and partying and everything, they want to do it too. That's part of, being a teenager and growing up. Yeah, I could see that, Rocky, because I have extreme anxiety. And honestly, guys, I still, every time I hit go live, I have extreme anxiety. Like, I don't know how long or if I will ever get to a point where I don't get nervous coming on. Right, exactly, Rocky. And I get it. A lot of people don't believe it's a disease like Willie. I think for me, the reason that I believe it is a disease is because I've watched it. And it progresses like a disease. When you continue to drink and drink and drink and your disease starts to progress and you see what it does to somebody. Yes, exactly, V. And that's the same way for me. But I was lucky because I don't like alcohol. So, I mean, I think if I did like it, I could very easily fall into that trap. But luckily, I don't like the taste of it. I don't even like the taste of it in mixed drinks and stuff. I've tried so many times to just have a drink socially and stuff. I usually don't finish it. I can always taste the alcohol. Oh, yeah, in that environment, I can imagine, Brandy, it would be hard not to. See, that's what I'm saying. Yep, it caused havoc on your body, your livers. Yeah. Yeah, Willie, I don't argue with you there. That's what I was saying that before you came in this morning. Alcoholics, when they're in their addiction, you're right. It affects everybody around them. And somebody had said, I think I was in I don't remember, some sort of stream, and they were talking about alcoholism, but it was more of like an educational stream. It was like doctors talking. And hold on, I totally lost my train of thought again. Okay. But so they said, alcohol is a very, very selfish disease, and it is, because the alcoholic, it really does play havoc on everyone around them, their friends, their family, their significant others, whatever. But they said recovery is more selfish, and that alone can, break up marriages and whatever. Because if you are, with somebody that's an alcoholic and, you met them when they already had a drinking problem, whatever, when they quit drinking, they become a totally different person. And you might not like that person. If that alcoholic is an alcoholic that drinks to calm down, maybe they're violent or aggressive or whatever when they don't drink, or who knows. Good morning, Autumn. Thank you, V. I force myself because I know that it's something that gives me anxiety. So it's kind of like it's kind of like one of those things, keep pushing yourself to do it and eventually your anxiety will subside. But it's been, over a year? It hasn't subsided, but that's okay. I'll get through. I had an alcoholic in the family and I went the other way, making sure to never mess with my fine-tuned brain. Exactly, Rocky. Good for you. If you choose, it is not a disease, and those with diseases about which they can do nothing about but suffer feel very strongly about this. You choose to drink. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fight about it, Willie, because I understand your side of it too, especially if you've had an alcoholic in your life that you were close to or that you cared about, because that can really sour your opinion on it. I asked the alcoholic in my family years after they were in recovery why they drank, and they said it was fun. I was like, what? A lot of times they're drinking to self-medicate. A lot of times there is a bigger underlying issue, and so they drink to self-medicate. Most alcoholics are dual diagnosed. Yes, exposure therapy. Thank you, V. Exactly. Good morning, Rue. You choose to take the first sip. You don't choose to become addicted. That's where the disease... Exactly. Thank you, Rue. That was very well said. I have severe anxiety too. Sometimes I could smoke the devil's lettuce or drink or something, but that makes me more anxious. Oh, really, Brandy? That stinks. Sometimes you really just can't get that anxiety under control. I really wonder though, because is it so prevalent now because now we know more about it, or is it is depression and anxiety overly diagnosed? To me, addiction is about trauma. Yep, that can very well happen. Oh, could you imagine, Rocky? I don't think it would go that way. I honestly don't think Chantal would do that, especially when Chantal's not planning on being around much anyway. Just sleep through your addiction, Willie, right? It's a cry for help, yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's usually an underlying problem. So, I feel bad for SJam because I have seen a loved one suffer. Well, that's what I was saying, Willie. Any addiction is very selfish. Any addict will stop at nothing to get, what they're addicted to. So any addiction is really selfish. So don't interfere and F with someone else's life. That's just the nature of addiction. And genetics also play a large part. People choose to be apathetic because that first sip or introduction to a drug is a choice, but that doesn't negate that it's very much exactly. See, the alcoholic, for me, isn't. But they're ugly. They're not a pretty drunk. They're nasty, verbally. Right, yeah, that's true, V. That's what I was telling my husband, because we, with kids in school, you see so many kids that suffer with anxiety and stuff. And I said, what did they do back in the day? Back in the day when there wasn't even school buses and you had to walk back and forth to school and everything, like, what did kids with anxiety do back then? Yeah, but Willie, I mean, there is all kinds of trauma. I'm not going to go into my own story on it, but I mean, there's all kinds of trauma. Trauma isn't just war or something like that. And what's trauma to one isn't trauma to somebody else. Everybody has like levels of what they can tolerate. Yes, Rocky. Yep. I agree, Autumn. They grease themselves up with booze and drugs for crazy content and to calm the nerves. Exactly. So I can see, where you could get addicted. If that, whatever your addiction is, if it calms you down, because I'll tell you what, anxiety can be really, really scary. You can feel like you're having a heart attack for real. SJam needs to get off social media altogether. It only makes it worse for him. I would have disagreed. Thank you, Auntie Ruth. I would have disagreed if you had said that a couple weeks ago, because I think in a way it could be good for him. I think he's lonely, so I think that his YouTube channel could be a good thing. But it has to be geared in the right direction, If there's going to be a differing opinion, Mia, it's usually going to be our Willie that has it. But I get it, because Willie's older. So, I feel like as you get older, you kind of get to a point where it's like, I can't deal with this nonsense type thing. You know what I mean? You're 39 now, yeah. Who wants to feel like that in the morning? Yes, exactly, Rue. Good morning, Shauna.
I didn't pay for that hotel in Gatineau. Family member did. Let's see the prices. Oh, that's a normal piece. Like the one that...
You mean on panel then? You can come up on panel anytime you want. The problem for young people today is they have no exercise that would burn off the anxiety.
Medium fries! I want a fries!
Good morning, Donner.
Medium fries. What?
You love us, Willie.
Fucking bullshit. Anyway.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Willie. I mean, it's easy to say that, but in the addiction mind, they're like, well, why sit on this $20 until I have 60 to go to the doctor when I can buy a bottle and it'll calm me down and I'll feel better right away. That the addiction mind lies to you.
No,
yes, Rocky. Good morning, Jilly.
Stupid dishes. So, this is gonna be a bad video, but I felt I'm losing everything. So we're gonna have our last bees, and we're gonna have whatever we want to drink. We're gonna have whatever we want to eat, and we're just gonna eat and just fuck it. So. Oh! Honey. Putin! So, sweet and sour. Oh, more
I don't know, Jilly, where he's going, but at one point somebody suggests that he move in with Chantal and Pete's. And he actually, this blew my mind, really. He actually considered it. He's like, well, she did say she has an extra room. It wouldn't hurt to ask or something like that. Oops. Sorry, guys. What did I just do? Did I lose us?
Hey, Miss Isabella, it's okay, girl. It's not your fault. My life isn't your problem. Don't worry, girl. We're gonna live our best life for one more day. Yeah, honey. Where's honey? 20 nugget. Oh, they got stickers on here.
I know. Our chat is the best, right, B?
A sandwich. Sandwich prize. That's all it says. Yeah, I want a sandwich. And then this one, that's a railroad. I don't bother with those. I ain't playing the Monopoly game. Another railroad. Another railroad. And here, there's only one half. I'm a crispy. Then we got. What else have we got?
Well, this is what I was saying, Willie. As much as I like SJam, I do feel like this was a cash grab. Willie, it's ridiculous how much they look alike. Yes, Annalyn. You can see the empty bottle. I mean, I think he's drinking a lot, guys. And if he's drinking a bottle of straight liquor, like, that's so dangerous.
No cheese. I would have never ordered a fucking quarter pounder.
No, Shauna. And like I said, for being a cash grab, people were not giving. I was shocked because look at Shani and Rev. Look at Voodie. You know, when somebody comes on here, there's always people that fall for it. Always people that fall for it. They play on their sympathy, whatever, and people give. People were not giving. They were not. Good morning, Lisa. They were not giving super chats. There was a couple, Missy Moo and Triggered Andy, that, you know, were willing to give and help him offline and stuff. But that was all I saw, was those two.
Wrong! Loser. Oh, another Putin! Another Putin! Oh boy! That's it. That was our last supper. So we're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna be happy in this. We're gonna enjoy this. That's the last supper, Ron. Another railroad. Another railroad. This shit. Ordering a quarter pounder with no cheese. That's bull, liars.
Apparently you did.
No feeling. So, where should I first? We're gonna have Putin first.
That's so true, Rocky. Even my millennial son will admit, he's like, because I've said, like I was telling him, COVID ruined his generation because now none of them want to work. I mean, my sons work, but I mean, so many in that generation, you know, after COVID and seeing that they could get as much as they got on unemployment, they don't want to work now. It totally ruined that generation.
I'm scanning. Yep. Probably.
I know, Donner. It's kind of creepy. Yes, Annalyn. I understand too, yeah.
It's Uber Eats, you dumbass, Jack. Oh. This is. I love my job, but it's a bit too late. Come on. I'll be eating. Who's here? What's wrong, guys? It's all good. We're just having the last supper. There's no point in taking them up the negative. What's the thing about the food tonight? What happened? I don't fucking have no money to pay my rent.
Did you see how disgusted that pumpkin got me when I read that it's muted?
I have a job, it's not, no money's coming in quick enough. Fuck, damn it.
That's how my boys are, Arrow, and I'm so proud of them because, like I said, there's so many in that generation that don't want to work.
My place tomorrow. Oh, I'm here.
So I'm proud that I raised,
That's cool.
you know, two men that contributed to society and aren't afraid to work for what they want. He has a job. I will say that. Well, I don't know if he still has a job. He did get a job, and it just was the, you know, that 2 weeks or whatever that you have to wait before you get paid. So that basically the money just didn't catch up in time, is what he said. But he does say in this stream, and like I said, I don't know if I caught it or not because we only got 12 minutes in before he deleted it. But he does say in this stream at one point that he hadn't been to work all week. So I don't know if he still has a job or not.
Honey. Oh my god, I love honey in my nuggets. Sorry, I can't see everything you're saying is going too quick. I'm getting evicted, yes. Go.
39 is a millennial as well, Annalyn. I don't even know if my boys are millennials. They might be right under. They're 25 and 26. So that could be what? What's the next generation?
I don't know the place to live.
You worked in grade school, V? Yeah, it's true, Janet. The economy is so scary right now. And that, I will say, that is kind of what aggravates me about, I've said it before, I don't mind people coming on here when they're in a tough jam and they need help. Everybody needs help sometimes in their life. But to continually come on here and expect help, I don't agree with. Because then you're using the e-begging as part of your monthly income. You know, you're depending on that to pay bills and stuff, and you can't live that way. Especially when people figure it out and then aren't willing to give. Then what are you going to do?
Sour.
Good morning, Jan. Oh, so one of mine would be a millennial, and the next, and the other one would be the next. He's because one was 96, one was 97. Right, Lisa. And I think that a lot of the younger generations don't have that instilled in them. Yes, true.
Yeah. Donald sandwiches suck lately. Nicholas.
Right, Rocky. I think the Gen Xers are kind of where that ended. Like after that, it just, the generations became like entitled.
Well,
Not all. I won't lump everybody in together because it's never all.
so I'm working on finding another place for Mark and the other cats. Maybe a room in my grandma's house.
No, Jan. He streamed last night and he's evicted. He doesn't give me the see, I like him. That's my problem. I like him. So I do feel bad that he's struggling with the addiction and that it is crashing down on him and, seeping into every area of his life. But that's what addiction does. It's almost over, Rue. Good morning, Cloud Goblins. I know, V. Mine's 14 and she wants to get working papers. I'm not ready for that. But if she wants to work, I'm going to let her work.
No worries. Good nugget. I can't read it, so...
Willie, I don't think the millennials or anybody after would even know what a preposition is. Did anybody do diagramming in school? I loved diagramming. I don't think they do that anymore, do they? Good morning, Casa Vegas.
We'll keep the cats okay. The cats will be okay.
He said that a family member paid for the hotel. Now, I don't know if that's true. None of us know what's true. Yes, I agree. I totally agree, Donner. And I'll tell you what, my husband and I argue about this all the time because so my daughter had $20 and she had a friend over and that $20 disappeared. So what do you think hubby did? Handed her $20. I understand that, it was like disappointing. She's 14. That $20 was poof, gone. But at the same time, she needs to learn that that kind of stuff happens in life. And it stinks and it's not fair, but it happens. And you have to just, push through. Oh, maybe Hosewater. Good morning, Hose. That sounded like I was calling all of you Hose. I don't think paper routes even exist anymore, Willie, do they? A lot of us had paper routes. But now news and everything is online. Exactly, Rocky. We had to do it ourselves. That's, I have a family member, I won't say who, I'm not going to out them, but they have kids, and every one of their kids, when they hit 16, they got a car. Not me. When I first of all, I didn't even drive till I was 19. But I had to buy my first car. I had to work for my first car. So when our kids became of age, they had to too. They didn't get a car handed to them. They had to go out and they had to work for it. And my 25-year-old just told me recently that he was glad that he had to do that because, that was like the first thing that he learned to work for. That instilled in him that he knew he had to work for everything he wanted. And there he went. So that's all we got of it. And like I said, I don't seem to be able to find anybody else that grabbed it. A car, Willie. Did you get a car when you turned 6? Well, first of all, how old do you have to be to drive there? Teach them respect, absolutely, Jilly. Oh, there's so much of that, though, here, Lisa. So much of that. Willie. It's true. I don't think I was like that when I was younger, though, Autumn. I love to learn now, but I wasn't like that when I was young. Well, I will say, too, he does say at the end of that stream, he's like, well, I've been here 7 years. They want to evict me, but I don't know that they can, or something like that. He's like, wouldn't that be a long process? Like, wouldn't they have to take me to court and this and that? So I was like, so you're basically acting like the eviction isn't going to happen, but you're on here like for a cash grab. I don't know. I just would like to see him get help and get sober because I think he is a likable guy and I think his channel could do well. He's given the Beezers somewhere to go to keep in touch and to chat and, but you Beezers, ex-Beezers, current Beezers, people that have never been Beezers, you've always been welcome here. And I do understand the whole Beezer thing because I was there. I was so proud of myself when I got my first car, V. I was proud that I worked for that, Even down to I was proud that the place that I worked offered a credit union. The credit union, you know, offered auto loans, like all of it. None of that would have been available to me if I wasn't working for it. My favorite car still to this day was my very first car. And it's probably partly because of that, like the pride in it, you know? Willie. You can't stand them. Yeah, see, that's everybody's different. I think, you know, we all kind of are drawn to certain types of people. I will say I have a bad habit of being, you know, of always sympathizing with people, you know, and that gets me in trouble, gets me hurt. Well, yeah, I had to eat gravel. You must weigh an awful lot then, Willie. I bought my first car at 18 on my own. My dad was a hard man, but taught me great ethics. Yeah. My dad gave me his Ford Pinto. Cost me more to fix it up than buy. But you know what? I've heard those were really, really good cars. Like, they ran forever. They don't make anything like they used to. I know I sound like I'm 80 years old. You had to get up before you went to bed. No, exactly, Rocky. And I think people are going to be real harsh about this. And I just didn't want that first take to be like that. Because and Willie's going to argue with me, and it's okay, Willie. I love you even if you disagree with me. But it is a disease, and it's progressing, and it's getting now to a point where he can't keep his life running around it. It's taking over. And you know what else I noticed, Rocky, is the younger generations don't seem to take care of things. Like, they're very neglectful, you know. They, you know, just what, like, say they buy an iPad. You know, they leave that out everywhere, you know. Like, I'm so careful with my iPad. I don't let anybody put a drink near it or anything. I'm so afraid of it getting ruined. And so many of the younger generation don't even, you know, they just don't have respect for items. I think what turned me off is the stream where he was waiting for Chantal, and he made a comment that if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have a channel. It's like he was depending on her for success. Yeah, I don't know where he puts, I'm not sure how he kind of, because like with Jessica, I mean, he didn't get upset with Jessica like at all for outing him publicly. Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Katrina. Yeah, so he didn't get mad at Jessica at all for that. Like, I don't know if he was worried that by getting angry at her, it would, you know, cause more trouble for him because people like Jessica. Yeah, I was 19, V. I was afraid to drive at 16, honestly. I'm gonna make a tea with pond water. Willie, you are on it today. Good morning, Lexi. Yes, you're right. I don't disagree at all. Yes. Same, Lisa. Oh, great. It's great to have you, Auntie Ruth. Good, Katrina. I actually have my coffee today, too. Mornings get so hard to get up, you guys, when it gets cold out. It's like you're warm in bed and you don't want to get up and be freezing. You know what, Donner? Our kids grew up with dirt bikes and four-wheelers and go-karts and stuff like that. And we were very, very blessed because my in-laws are very involved with the kids and they just live next door. And so, yeah, they were spoiled. But I'll tell you what, having all those things like the four-wheelers and the go-kart and the dirt bikes, my kids had no problems whatsoever learning to drive. They were so ready to drive. They already knew what they were doing. Yes. My daughter, I had a horrible time getting her up this morning, and I know that's why, because she is always freezing in the morning. Lynn, thank you so much. Oh, look at that cool. You guys, look at the cool alert for that. Lynn, thank you so much. Bean, welcome, Bean. Welcome, Irma. Welcome, Enjoy. Welcome, Angie. Welcome, Autumn. Welcome, Mia. Aw, Lynn, you're the sweetest. Thank you. Lynn at it again. She's building us a little family here. She is such a sweetheart. This is the second time she's done that this week. Well, stick around, Donner, because you will eventually, probably. She's a sweetheart, huh, Mia? Yes, she does. It's completely random who gets it. Good morning, Lilith. As a kid, my brother used his four-wheeler to tow me on a boogie board when our street flooded. We had septic tanks. Y'all think about it. Meanwhile, kids these days can't play alone in the park without looks. Oh, yuck, Katrina. But we're in the country, and that my kids did that kind of stuff too, although we were never flooded or anything like that. But like in the winter when there's snow, they would tie a sled to the back of the four-wheeler, and somebody would drive the four-wheeler, and somebody would ride on the sled, and my husband started all that stuff. And this is why whenever anything like that would happen, I would run in the house because that stuff sends me into a panic attack. I worry so much. So Dad would stay out there with them when they would do the dangerous stuff. You know, Jan, I have no idea about the whole income thing. I mean, there's talk that she has, which makes a whole lot of sense, but there's talk that she has like some kind of deal with Tubi for a show, which would explain to her channel is definitely above her means. Oh my gosh, me neither, V. No, and I think like when I was my daughter's age, like, so our school, the way our school was there was two different elementary schools that went to 6th grade. And then at 7th grade, we all met in our high school was 7th and 12th. So in 7th grade, those two, Lynn, oh my gosh, Lynn, thank you so much. Welcome, Terry Lynn. Welcome, Sassy. Welcome, Just Watching. Aw, Lynn, you're the best. You think she's getting paid to get married? A lot of people are thinking that too, Jilly. Mrs. G! Welcome, Mrs. G! Jacqueline! Good morning, Jacqueline! Good morning, Donner. It's still going, Donner. Absolutely, Lynn. Hold on, let me see, because this is different than what I used to use when I had panels. So let me see how I do it. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to put the music on for you.
Easier than that. What's in your wallet?
Okay, Lynn, let's see if this works. I got 30p in an old jar here. Send nudes. Yeah, I don't know if I want somebody who drinks pond water as a mod, really. Thanks, Jilly. Aw, thank you, Rocky. Boiled pond water. Well, at least it's boiled. Lynn, did that link do anything? Exactly. We should put a public service announcement on the screen for every stream. Oh, guys, I wanted to ask again. So normally Friday nights we do the movies, but we haven't been getting many views in the movies. Now, somebody did suggest last week that we start doing the Halloween movies each week until Halloween. And I'm okay with that if that's something people are interested in. But I was wondering if you would be more interested in doing Jackbox games on Friday nights. Same, Rocky. Emojis, Willie. Are you on a computer? If you're on an app, if you're on a PC, do the Windows button and a period, and it should bring up emojis. Rocky. Really, Jan? Purchase property. Willie. I love you, Willie. A period on your keyboard, you dolt. Good morning, JB. Uh-oh, look at Willie just gave you 4 wrenches. Willie. Lynn, did that link work? A guest has joined, yes. Sorry, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this yet. Are you up there? Yay, you're up there, but now can I hear you? And it's froze. Volume is turned up. Collab. Oops. Uh-oh, I just lost you. Hold on, I'm gonna get a new link. There you go, Lynn. Good morning, RB. If that doesn't work, I saw you, but oh, did you click the new link? If that doesn't work, Lynn, we can do it through a different app. I'll open up my Melon and do it. Okay, Mrs. G. Have a good day. Who? Natter, Rocky? Were you a victim of the Natter strikes? I just watched that last night too. Jan, the ALR thing. I have mixed feelings about that. Like, I mean, I agree, you know, she's doing it to herself, but it's still got to be really scary. Okay, let me take this out and hold on, I'll open up Melon. Okay, Lynn, let's try it this way. Good morning, Gail. Oh, did you fight it, Rocky? You should. I wish you would have reached out to me because I fought it, and the first time they denied it, but the second time I put in there, please check this guy has, you know, I put how many channels he struck and how many videos he struck, and then I won. Only 5 were gifted, Jacqueline? I don't know. I don't... That's all done with, like, YouTube. Yeah, I don't blame him. What did Katrina say? And you're not my dad. I don't know. I mean, he's still monetized. That's, I can't remember who I watched last night. It might have been Perfectly Imperfect. I don't remember. But somebody put up, you know, look, he's been gone for weeks and he's still getting views. Like, he still had like 1,100 views on his videos yesterday. Yeah, I don't know, Lynn. You were, Willie? You got it to work? Oh, that stinks, Rocky. I wish I had known. I even had Barbecue Chicken even messaged me and wanted to know how I got my appeal to go through. And that's what I told her. I said the only thing I did different the second time was tell them, look, he struck this many channels, this many videos. It could be, because it I was there. You mean here when you tried? Oh, aw, Rocky, that stinks. Well, if you decide to restart it, you know I'll promote in here.
Their days can get pretty hectic too. Luckily,
I have StreamYards as far as I can. But I don't know. Hold on, let me see if it'll... I don't subscribe to them, but I think you can do it for free for a few guests. Let me see. Alright, Lynn. Here is a StreamYards link. Willie wants us all to know that he told her to shut up. It could totally happen, Rocky. Look at how many of us watch all of them. You know, who did I say it to? I think maybe AR. I said, it's ironic, isn't it, how everything circles back to Chantal? That was about the time. Yeah. I remember that, Lilith. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the music off.
Danny!
Can we? Yay! We can hear you. Okay, hold on. Let me add it now to the.
Am I not hearing anything? Oh, God.
There. Can you hear
Can
me
you
now?
hear me?
Can you hear me now? Hold on. I think I have to mute me on here, though.
Can you hear me okay?
All to know that he told her.
Yeah, I feel bad because when you gift, you don't get to choose who gets them, you know what I mean? So people miss out. It's... Yay! I can't say something, Danny, because I can't hear anything.
You know, who did I say it to? I think maybe AR. I said, it's ironic, isn't it? How everything circles back to Chantal.
Yeah, I'm getting a different thing. You're supposed to be able to turn YouTube volume off and hear on StreamYard.
Yeah. I remember that, Lilith.
Right, hang on. Let me see. Right, say something, Danny. I've turned the YouTube volume off because you're supposed to be able to do that on StreamYard. But your mic's switched off on StreamYard. I can hear you now. Yep. Yeah. Somebody hear me. Yeah. I just feel bad because no matter how many you gift, there's always people that miss out. And I think they think that you're choosing and you don't get a choice. I am Willie. I only got 5.
See,
Yeah.
I'm worried. Can you hear me now? And am I echoey, guys? I was worried if I kept on.
Yes, it's a proper Yorkshire accent. Yes. Oh, Southern Fairy. Yeah, Northern Monkey. No, it's not my show. It's Danny's show. I just wanted to come up because.
Okay, good, V.
Chantal
I'm not
is really peeing me
Great.
off, to be honest.
Oh, this worked out good. I don't know how to use the other one. It's supposed to be built into StreamYards or Streamlabs, but yay! They hear us both.
I really hope SJam isn't pulling a Chantal, but I think he is.
I know, and I hate you guys. I hate it.
Cutting it off. That's dramatic effect. He can stream from his car and saying he's living in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't realise he was alcoholic. I've seen him a couple of times drunk on a stream, but I didn't know he was full-blown alcoholic.
You know, I think he hides it pretty well when he's drunk. I think he was drunk on the stream last night, but he didn't talk a lot.
Hey up, Willie lad. Oh dear. Yeah, I just hope he's not lying, because if it is a cash grab, then I'm going to be really annoyed.
Well, you know what, too? I felt bad for Ronnie because Ronnie's in, he lives in the same apartments and stuff. And he's, I guess they're related through marriage. And, he's like his best friend. And I said to Ronnie in SJam's chat, I was like, Ronnie, what is even happening? And he's like, I'm not saying anything. He said, in fact, I think I might go to bed. And then he was gone.
Oh, dear. Not looking good then.
Yeah, I don't want to, I was the same way with Foodie. I don't want to believe the worst until I can't, I can't defend it anymore or whatever. I can't really defend it now. But.
When I first became a VIB, I thought she was an amusing train wreck. And a bit cookie. But gradually, bit by bit, and I'm on here saying it, and I don't care if she sees it, she showed she is racist, she showed she is evil, she is nasty, she is two-faced, and she does not care about the VIBs. Not even the hug box. She doesn't actually care because it all came out in Cuba Rage. What did she say? I will manipulate that out of you and you will eat it up.
Thank you, Rocky. Yep. Okay, great. Thank you, guys. Everybody can hear good and everything now, Lynn.
Like I said to you, Danny, I married a Moroccan guy years ago, and I lived in Morocco for 18 years.
Wow.
And the way she even pronounces things is fake. You know what I mean? Like she'll go yalla, yalla. It's not yalla at all. It's yalla.
I know some,
and it has three meanings. It means okay.
It means what?
It means yalla. It's actually split into two words. Ya means Allah is obviously God. It also means okay. If you're in a phone conversation, you'll say it mid-conversation. Say okay. It also does mean let's go or hurry up. But she says it like it's yalla, yalla. You know what I mean? And I'm like, really? And when she says it's Assalamu alaikum, she goes Salaam alaikum, and she's like that, and I'm like, you haven't a clue. You've been on Google.
Why doesn't he correct her?
I lived there 18 years. I know. And well, I don't go in there now. As I say, I cancelled my membership that night because she didn't defend anybody. And I'm sorry,
Good morning,
but
Cooper.
I'm still convinced.
Good morning, Desiree. Good morning, Bella.
She is making up yet another man. It's fake. She's absolutely doing it all herself.
Because like I said, if she's using these terms inappropriately, then why isn't he correcting it? Maybe because he's not real.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's yet another of her fantasies. And I'll stand by that. I'd even put money on it. That's how sure I am.
Yep. That's Katrina just said, because she's not real.
She's done it before, and she'll do it again.
Yep.
Because
she gets away with it.
Of October, a week ago, 2 days before that, been back over the ferry after she'd been servicing.
Lynn, you're breaking
and
up.
She's stuffing bacon down her throat. All of a sudden, she's Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
It's her, Jan. I'm telling you. I think the whole. Is it? Is it still breaking up now?
No.
It does mean let's go, but it means okay as well, and it means oh God. Oh, I don't know what's going on with it. Well, she was servicing him, Willie. She admitted on a live stream, these Turkish men, and she didn't mind.
She's not with Nat, or D wouldn't allow it. I don't really think, well, see, I don't know that I think she's with Natter. I think that they're all in some sort of weird scam together, though.
I think she's made this guy up. She's picked an Arabic guy that has not streamed
In a
for
year.
over a year. He's not been on his Facebook in God knows how long, and told you I've messaged his brother and his friend, right? And he's definitely married, because we've seen the thingamajig where he says about his beautiful bride. But what she doesn't know is she's going, oh, we're going to do this when I get to Q8. We're going to do that when I get to Q8. I'm 63, Willie. I'm a grandma. Yeah. I'm an old granny.
I'm a granny
But
too.
she says that. The reality is she will not even be able to ride in a car with him if he is not a blood relative or her husband. She will not be able to stay with him, and they also have the moral police. Now, Abu Omar, who is
Lynn,
Salah.
can I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt for just a minute. I'm going to see if I can't get on a YouTube chat with a YouTube representative, because I'm worried about your money not. That's not fair for, you know, some of your memberships to not have gotten given out. So are you okay if I do that? Can you see chat?
yeah, because I paid for yeah, I paid for 10, so yeah, I can see it.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do that while Lynn's up here. So if you guys have questions for Lynn or whatever,
the whole design by this whole scheme is to do with nada.
oh yeah, I feel like they're
other
all
words,
in something.
She's still trying to get the green. Yeah, they are. They have Muslim morals police. No, I don't go to the post office. I don't go to the post office. Yeah, they've got the moral police, right? And they even do it to tourists as well. Blah, blah. You know, she can't stay at him. She can't stay with him, Desiree. She can't even ride in a car with him. So all this rubbish she's spouting, she hasn't checked it out properly. She can't do it. And she goes on about, oh, it's secular. Let me tell you, I was married to an Arabic man for 18 years. I lived in Morocco, which is pretty much like all them countries. Sharia law does apply in Kuwait for Muslims. For non-Muslims, it's secular law. So you're still gonna get in trouble if you don't abide by dress codes, blah, 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 everything else. And you could get jailed. She's not going anywhere, girl, you're right. Get back here, Willie. I'll tell Edna. She's not going anywhere. I'm telling you now, it's all a fantasy. She's been Googling like mad. I know, the pumpkin's brilliant, isn't it? Look at that. Chantal giving a blowjob. Ooh, did I say that?
I'm side-eyeing you.
You know, I was one of the idiots that supported her. Admittedly, I only did it for 6 months because I started going off her when she started with the racism again. She's racist, yet she won't go with anybody that's white. No, she can't live with him, Anna Lynn. She's got all these ideas. Oh, he FaceTimes me. That man doesn't even know she exists. That's the real truth. I hope she does go to Germany, Kuwait, because he can way better from Germany when she flies past. But it's gonna be like Cuba, a holiday camp. When she gets there, she's definitely, yeah. They're advising against it, yeah. They've stopped issuing visas for most countries, but Canadians can still, you know. I did V for 6 months. I used to think, oh, you all have this hope. She'll improve. She'll get better. You want to help them. Then the face slips and you see the real person behind it. And I started going, oh no. And I started backing off. Yeah. But the first time I really went off her when she played that recording, do you remember of Mr. 4 times? And she called his kids 3 little black bees.
Yes.
And then tried to deny it.
Yep.
And the recording was clear as day what she said, wasn't it, Danny?
Yep. Okay, I'm in the chat with a representative now.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely gifted 10 because I did 5 the first time. They'll be able to see it, won't they, Danny?
Yeah, they should be able to. So you did a total of 15 though, right?
Yeah. And only 11 so far. I've got them. Yeah, you're right, Mia. You know, I did it, and then that night...
How many were given out, you guys? Was it 5 or 6 the second time?
They said 5. You know, and that night, when she suddenly turned up with the hijab on, not hijab, like she likes to call it, or hijab, I was like, really?
How do you say it? How do you say it right?
Hijab.
Hijab?
He, not he.
Heh. Heh?
He, hijab.
Hijab. I see, I should just call it H, because I can't say it right.
Hi, just Jamie. Oh, I do now and again, Willie, when I've got a cup of tea in my hand. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Have a bath and get the garden done while you listen.
Yeah. Listen, Willie, you're Scottish.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
There isn't much difference between Scottish people and Yorkshire people. We all talk too much.
Casa said, she said head job.
Head job.
That kind of it would fit for her.
Yeah. Hijab. Yeah. It's not progressive, V. At the end of the day, they all live by the same thing. And that is, I was lucky in Morocco. It's
oh, yeah, you're right, Jamie. Jamie is right, guys.
Women are not second-class citizens there. But in these Middle Eastern countries, women are second-class citizens. It is. Oh, yeah, quesadilla instead of quesadilla. And that's what got me. When I first time I saw her in that hijab, right, and she went, Assalamu alaikum, I went, what the hell is that? It's assalamu alaikum.
Lynn, do you remember how many you gifted yesterday? Was it 5 or 10?
Oh, crikey. I think it was 6. Because I did one single one and then 5. Yeah, 6.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They
It
said
can be me. You don't have to wear it. And she's telling Porky Pies that when she had that Freddy Krueger jumper on, I was like, you know, with that skeleton thing nearly strangling her hand, I was like,
guys, are you able? Guys, are you
What?
able to scroll up where she gifted and click on somebody that was like where it says so and so was gifted or whatever? If you're able to click on one of those, maybe it'll give you the option to accept memberships. So 15 were purchased, 10 were assigned, right?
Yeah. Willie, if I could buy you a wrench, I would. He wants to be a moderator so bad, bless him. I don't stream, actually. Good job.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Jan. I think we were all
like
baffled.
She's been practicing saying things. Oh, the hoodie. Yeah, you can't really wear the hoodie as that because bits of hair creep out.
Ugh. Do I have a screenshot? Probably not. I don't think we can go that far back, can we? In the chat? Yeah, I don't think I can go that far back in my chat. They want a screenshot, of course.
Bluetooth. I love that name. She doesn't have to wear anything. She's not Muslim. She's no intention of. In fact, the whole thing's a fake. So, mark my words, when it all comes out, she is Hilaria.
All right, I'm going to ask them how...
I'm like, the hell is that? Mahaba. Yeah, does she know Mahaba means welcome? Not hello. Oh, God. I tell you, but that's... Willie, I love you. No, Gail, I don't even believe this poor guy even knows of her existence, and I'll tell you why. When the salad came into SJam's chat the other night, me and Danny were watching.
Yeah.
He was using words like, this is the man that supposedly got offended at the word
Bella
underwear.
was just... How'd you do that, Bella? It just gifted Bella one. How did you do something, Bella? Okay, so I'll say...
Oh, maybe they have to accept it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say it. Did you whisper it in that shop? Just... She don't even say it right, Hilaria, does she? When salad came in the shop, right? In SJams, I mean, he was using Chantal speak about the fupa and ranch sauce and getting sexual and innuendos. Excuse me, this is a so-called man that got offended at the word underwear. You're very welcome, Bella.
Yeah, he was blocking for underwear.
It's all her. Everything all made up. And she's been going round people's chats. I was watching them this morning, putting messages in saying they're all racist. Hello? Who called Nada a camel? Said he should be hung. Who called that bloke's kids 3 little black bees? She called that lady Cole, that coloured lady. She doesn't know. Yeah, me and you know. I know, because I lived over there 18 years. It's, you know.
Good morning, Chris Lee.
She's
Sorry.
ridiculous.
I am in a YouTube chat with Google, you guys, so hopefully we'll get it situated. And I did ask if there's a way to enable to accept gifts on iPhone.
You know what I'm waiting for, Ilaria? Do you know which bit I'm waiting for? Well, people of colour. I asked my friends in America who are black, and they said, just say black people. So, black woman then. She called her Cole. More than once. Grizzly! Yeah, Ilaria, I'm waiting for the next one, where she comes on camera and she'll say this, badly, but she'll say it. La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulallah. Wait for her to say that 3 times and she'll suddenly become
Hi,
instant freaking
GC.
Muslim.
Good morning, GC. I don't think I saw him, Brandy. Hold on. Okay, here
Yeah.
on Samsung, you can choose, you can close chat, hit
That's
the
what
blue
I'm
join,
waiting for.
then the 3 little dots at the top, go to gift settings,
Yes.
and hit the slide dot to turn on. Maybe for iPhone. Okay, so maybe for iPhone, if you guys click the link in my description for joining the channel memberships and hit open in Safari, and then maybe you can try and do it from there. Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, JB. Loving England. What do you mean you built a small house since I started, Willie Rot? You sacky devil, yo. But that's what I'm waiting for. That's going to be the next line, because you said that 3 times when you convert. Yeah, I'm waiting for that, Ilaria. I bet she can't even pronounce any of it.
Okay, so Donner, if you guys are on an iPhone, go to my description. Go to my description, hit the join link in the description, and when it asks you how to open it, hit Safari. And then when you get there, see if you can click on the join button and hit accept gifts. Because if it's working on Bella's on a Samsung, she said it worked through the join button for her to do that. But for iPhone, you have to do that through Safari.
When you getting a divorce, Willie, tell Edna I'm moving in.
I wonder if that's what it was, that there wasn't enough people that it enabled accept gifts.
Oh, I don't know.
How did you do that, Annalyn?
Well, I know she can't say it, Hilaria, but it's hilarious. I mean, it rattles up. I can rattle.
Okay, Gail, if you're on Samsung, then the directions for Samsung are right there on the screen. Brandy said them.
Well, my Donna, I'm thinking if Willie converts to being Muslim, he can marry me as well as Edna. He could even marry Chantal. How about that? He'd love that.
All this time, I didn't even have Lynn on the screen, y'all. I forgot to hit transition. You know I can't multitask very well.
Have you sorted it then, yeah?
Yeah, see, that's what it did to me too, Annalyn. So if it didn't pop up on their screen, that's what we needed to figure out is how they could do it. And it's channel by channel. It's not a YouTube-wide setting. Even if you accept gifts on another channel, it doesn't change settings. Right, you have to accept them per channel.
I am so
Good morning,
glad I don't
Fagnama.
stream
Good
on
morning,
here,
Miss
Jamie.
T.
I could never be a streamer on YouTube. Oh, no.
That's okay. You can come up here anytime you want,
Where's
Lynn.
Willie gone?
That would be, Gail, that would be an Android.
That is true, Cappuccino. I love that name. Cappuccino. Fantastic name. Poor Willie. He couldn't cope with me, let alone with Chantal and her big fooper. Last of the summer wine, you're right there, Willie. Seriously, how does she get all these men? Seriously. Hi, Texas. I mean,
Good
come on.
morning, Texas.
They walk in and they go, okay.
There, look. They're coming through.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell the YouTube chat. Okay, so
yes,
that was...
They're coming through now, people.
6, 7, 8, 9. We have one more to go. So that's what it is. It's because people didn't have the gifts enabled. I'm going to get off. Yay! Welcome, Erwin. Welcome, Jacqueline. Welcome, Chris Lee. Aw, poor Donner.
I'm not pretty. I'm old now. I want to grow old with William and keep our teeth in matching cups.
Hold on. Let me get the...
worked.
Let me... Oh, hold on. I want to tell them. They're going through, I think it was all a matter of having...
I do, GC. Yeah, you're welcome, Mia. Oh, I love Danny. Always support Danny, everybody.
Thank you, Lynn.
And now you've been,
Okay,
gifted
Mia.
them, you can buy your own. Keep buying your own memberships after this. Wear each other's...
You don't need
Willie.
to be because it's... You don't need to be because you're a mod, but for other channels you will have to. Did you try going to the link in Safari, V? You won't need to, though. You in Texas, you won't need to, or Lilith, because you're mods. It was Lynn, Erwin.
You're very welcome, Erwin. Very welcome. Everybody's welcome.
And be good, Willie.
Enjoy your
cheeky
membership.
devil.
Willie's never good. He's naughty.
Sweet dreams,
He's
Mia.
naughty is Willie, but I love him. I can't give you a wrench. It's not my channel. You're welcome, Erwin.
Really,
You're
Jacqueline? And it took that long? How weird is that? I think there's still one left to come out.
Texas. You too, girl. You're welcome, Chrisley girl. Thank you, GC. It's a bit of a flat accent.
JB! Welcome, JB. Y'all are now Dominoes. That was no doubt. I just said to the guy, they are going through, I think it was all just a matter of having accept gifts enabled. Upon checking, you are seeing that information when not all gifts are redeemed. Users must opt in to be eligible. No crap, I just told you that.
I know what Willie would do if
Goodbye,
he got
Joseph.
And she'd ban me first. He'd block me.
I know, that's what I want to know, Jilly. What is he going to do with this wrench? Part of me wants to give it to him just to see, and part of me is like, nope, my channel is going to go down in flames.
No, it wouldn't. It's fair enough, is Willie.
All right, let me search. I'll search, you guys. How to enable accept gifts membership.
He's getting worried, Gilly. He thinks I'm making advances at him. Well, you know, he could get, you know, have another wife. Why not?
How to buy and get gift memberships. Oh, wait. There was a better one. Thank you for keeping everybody entertained, Lynn, while I'm trying to get this situated.
Yeah, just let me know when you want me to shut up.
Oh, no, you don't need to shut up at all.
No, it banned me, Lily. I'd be the first one. Willie'd go, right, you can go.
Yeah, me too, Jan. Willie is
I'll
really...
let Danny explain that, Chrisley.
He doesn't,
I'll let Danny
he doesn't
explain
like...
that, Chrisley, because I never saw it.
So, yeah, he did it got deleted, and I only got 12 minutes of it recorded before he deleted it. But, are there people like me who never want to be a mod? I'm sure there are, Bella. I had to twist arms and make all kinds of promises and everything else to get these guys. I know, right, Casa? See, everybody loves you, Lynn.
Casa Vegas. Well, that's because I tell it like it is. Oh, GC, it'd have to be bloody
Good
YouTube.
morning,
I
Plug.
don't watch that shit. Oh,
it's Friday and not fake Friday, Plug.
I don't watch soap operas. YouTube is a soap opera.
So tonight I think we're going to do Jackbox games instead of movies, Plug. And see if that goes over better. I think it will on a Friday night.
Here?
Hi, Ashley. TGIF. Lynn, will you marry me? Texas wants you to marry her.
Sure.
Oh, look
Let's
at that.
do
Our
it.
first
Why not?
our first Dammit wedding. Me
We
too,
could open
Jan.
a couples channel because somebody wants a couples channel. Yeah.
just like when my channel started and we did the stuff that Chantal promised and never followed through with. You guys can do the couples channel like Chantal wants to and follow through.
Listen.
Oh,
that
they're fighting
girl
over you,
goes
Lynn.
to the toilet. Doesn't. Oh, keep it going, folks. Yeah.
They're fighting over you. There's
I
going
don't
to be fist
get. She
flying.
goes to the toilet. Oh, Lily,
so
you don't want a new dear matrix.
Lillis has been killing me this week. She's been hysterical. What was I looking for, guys? Oh, how to enable gifts on iPhone.
I just chat, and I don't care if Chantal sees this because she's a damn old mess on her own. What man? We all know when you get up close and personal, doing the doo-doo, etc.
Willie said, I must away now, as I can hear Lynn coming up the driveway.
What smells from off there? What must she smell like? She doesn't wipe when she goes to
Brandy?
the toilet.
I homeschooled my boys, and they were brought up being told Google is our friend.
You know, what the hell do these men see in her? I mean, she turns up unfiltered, and they're all going, hell,
Gift
Moby
membership
Dick.
is a 1-month membership access to other channels membership that
She
comes
gets
at
undressed,
zero cost to
lays
the
on the
recipient.
side,
To be eligible to
sticks a
receive
leg in
one,
the air,
you need
apparently,
to be a
according
subscriber
to
who is a
her.
loyal viewer, meaning you're always
So they have to
watching
go
and
in
commenting
sideways.
with the content of the
And
channel
I'm
that
like, what
offers membership.
smells must be
That
coming
increases
from
your chances
down
of
there?
YouTube selecting you
No.
for a free membership. Secondly, you need to opt in to receive
Yeah.
the free gift, as YouTube cannot impose it on you.
I mean,
To
I
opt
know
in,
big
you
girls.
need to be on the live
I'm
chat
fairly
of a live
biggish
stream
myself.
where
I'm
gift
plump,
membership is
shall we say
available.
that.
And if you see it
You've gotta
available,
keep
you will need to
yourself
select
clean.
the allow
You know what I
gift
mean?
option. Once that is selected, you are now
Ugh.
eligible to receive. And if you're selected by YouTube, you will be notified
Disgusting.
on the live chat and also via email.
Absolutely disgusting. But yeah, I think off camera she's still doing the drugs. She's still... Oh yeah, Casa Vegas. Fucking hell. Oh, sorry. Oh, I remember that. Sexy Google voice.
You can now gift memberships on
Oh,
YouTube?
dear.
Let's talk about it.
All I can say
You
is
can now-
these men
you
would
can now
never
gift
take her
memberships
home to
on
meet
YouTube?
Mother. Let's put it that way. She's alright for what she's alright for, whether she pays for it or not. Come on, this is the woman who did it in a car park over the bonnet of a car with Kevin. Whoever's got that CCTV footage should put it on YouTube. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, she probably thinks she smells like Arabian Nights right now, GC. But you know what she does? You know what she does? She doesn't wash where it counts and she just sprays perfume on it. Yeah, there you go, and that's what keeps happening. And then there was the homeless man, do you remember him? Who she performed a service on. A homeless man.
Welcome to Clean Tech,
Sat on a
home of
rock in
daily
a
technology
park.
news and reviews, and today we're
For,
going to be
what
talking
was it,
about being
two
able to gift
crispy
memberships on YouTube.
sandwiches?
Today's video is brought to you by Clean Router. More on them at the end of the video. Alright, YouTube's memberships gifting feature launches Wednesday,
There
but
you
in
go.
beta this
What
start.
can you say?
It will be available at
Yeah.
first for a small group of creators. Let's jump right in.
Well, it was
YouTube
her
is
card,
launching
Jilly.
its gifted
And then there
memberships
was the
in
other
beta,
one
and
she
they'll be
made
available
out with a
for
few
select
weeks
channels
ago.
beginning Wednesday. Memberships
In
are
front of his
YouTube's take
friend.
on Twitch's subscriptions, which viewers can use to show financial support for
And
creators
that's when
and
she
get access
said
to certain
she's
perks
getting
like custom
passed around
emojis.
the Turkish
Twitch
men.
users have been able to buy
And
off
she doesn't
gift
mind?
subscriptions for some
Really?
time, but if you
If I
wanted
had a
to buy gift
reputation that
memberships
walked
to
round the
other fans
corner
of a
before
YouTube
me,
channel,
it's
you
time to
haven't
give
been
up.
able to do so. So like, gift memberships will appear in the chat, and you'll have to click a link and then
I like
a toggle
pizza.
to allow
Not
gifts. You can
particularly when
get
it
an
starts
idea
raging.
basically by visiting
Because
the other
it
page of what these gifts will
always
look
tells
like,
on her.
which we will, like I said, take a look at.
Whether it's
With
accidental
membership
or not, he
gifting,
tells
your
on
channel
her.
members can buy a set number of channel memberships, 5, 10, 20, in a single purchase.
So,
that YouTube will gift out to other viewers.
everything
in your
that
live
I'm
stream.
finding,
YouTube
guys,
says viewers who
says
receive
like when you see somebody gift gingerbread loaf, welcome. You are now a Dammit.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family. What was it? Oh, everything I'm seeing, guys, it says like when somebody gifts memberships, right under them gifting, it'll say allow gifts, and you have to hit that allow gifts in order to do it, or in order to accept gifts.
What? I have to hit it, Danny.
Yeah, but then when yours pops up on the screen and says that you gifted them, something should come up
Yeah.
underneath that says allow gifts, and they should be able to allow
no,
them for that.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't show on mine.
I think we're either caught up, because some people said that it gave out 6 and some said 5. So if it gave out 6, we're at 10. If it gave out 5, then we're 1 short.
Yeah. The do, GC. Oh, Jacqueline. I love Pete's for that. Do you remember that night a few weeks ago where she was all dressed up I'm going out now, and she reckoned she'd left the house and Pete's was live, and he had his door open, and there she was, shouting him.
Yes,
and he's there
JB.
trying to talk to her, trying to shut the door a bit. Do you remember, Danny?
Yeah.
Like we'd already seen her.
Yeah, it's just a
I
month,
love it
JB.
for
So then
that.
after the month, they would have to renew on their own. Can you guys tell? I'm thinking about switching the badges because can you tell it's a paw print? It's so hard to get.
I thought it was a snowflake. Well, I'll be quite honest with you. I thought it was a wheelchair.
A wheelchair.
You know, like the ones like Chantal takes. I mean, them wheelchairs. Because it looks like a snowflake.
Oh,
it?
thank
So,
you,
yeah.
JB. Plug. Congratulations, Plug.
Well, it was
Welcome.
Kia. It was her Kia, Madonna. It was her Kia car, so yeah. The way she sits down in it and on that chair. My God. Anybody else would sit. She just throws herself at it. It's like, woo.
I thought it was a flower cloud. I thought it was a snow. It does look like a snowflake to me. That's why I asked. Yeah, my eyes aren't the greatest. I need to get back to the doctor.
Hi, Jura.
Welcome back,
Number 6.
Juror. I've been calling Juror
Oh, he
6.
hasn't,
It's
Jan.
just
The
easier.
other day he says, when somebody asked him if she wears that hijab all the time, he went, no, only when she's on camera. Yeah.
He did say that, didn't he? Only when she's talking to him or something, he
Yeah,
said.
he did. She's so full of... Mm-mm. She's already broken the tile in the kitchen, Grizzly girl. Didn't you see it? She slammed
do I
down
do
on
that?
the chair
Plug.
and it went through it. Yeah, did you see it, Danny?
What?
The tile in the kitchen where she slammed
I
down on
didn't
the chair
see
and
it.
went through the kitchen tile.
I didn't.
Yeah?
Everybody was talking about it, and I missed that.
Yeah? It was like, what the hell? Because she just throws herself. Them poor chairs, seriously.
Okay. Am I allowed to share it? Plug?
Oh, share it. Nobody's looking. You're a number
Aw,
6.
Pluggy. Look at that figgy boy. Okay, save. Email.
Yeah,
cancel.
Grizzly. So that'll have to be fixed before they move out. I just can't believe that. That villa, that apartment was beautiful. And look at it. She should be on an episode of Hoarders. She's disgusting. No, they're side by side, but she lives above a guy as the apartment downstairs. Exactly, GC. She's faking the whole thing, even the guy. Oh yeah, the guy downstairs is sick of her. Apparently. Wouldn't you? Half the night, swearing and screaming at a camera, parading round, farting, and then all you hear is, Pete! The groceries are here! Pete! Get back! Here. Pete! I'm like, what the fuck? But I did see a clip yesterday on one reaction channel, I can't think whose it was, where he was stood behind her and she was sat in front of him, obviously, and somebody said, oh, be careful, Pete, she can throw you out. And he turned round and he went, she can't throw me out. My name's on the lease. I can throw her out.
Ah, good for Pete.
She ruined his credit years ago. Everybody goes, oh, Pete's freeloading off her. No, he's not. She got him into hundreds of thousands of debt.
There's our Figgy.
Ruined his credit, but he can still manage to get, he put his name down for that apartment, and he's probably doing the same for the new house. So she's technically
Good morning, Robert.
Doing is paying back what she ruined him for.
Oh, gross, Chrissy.
Yes, she did. They are absolutely disgusting. They're going to have to fumigate that place when she moves, if she moves.
I know. And see, my thing is, Loaf, if this was all real, I would be happy to see her starting to, make changes. But I just don't feel it's genuinely real.
No, it's not. But you know what? She trips herself up, so it's all going to come out.
Right. If it doesn't come out from her, it'll come out from Pete's.
It's already failing because when that fake Salah, which was her, came in SJams, do you remember overnight, Danny? And they started on fupa this, fupa that. Ooh, let's smear it on the fupa and do that. I was thinking, that's her. That is what she says.
We're doing good over here, Robert. It's good to have you this morning. I go into Pete's chat one day and ask him, report back, Robert.
Yeah, my Donna. But the problem is the makeup, the eyelashes and everything else are all piled on top of dirt.
Oh my gosh, I didn't hear that. 20 grand.
Shani.
Well, did you guys see my video that I put out? Did you see my video I put out yesterday where that video where he asks for pizza right before he starts that stream, Shani is in the background saying, "We're drunk." Like she's trying to tell him, like, don't go live, we're drunk. And he says, yeah, I know we are. So that's where the money's going, guys. Anybody that's still donating to them. Yep.
Yeah. Don't give them money.
Don't roaches go to neighbors when they clean an empty apartment? What do their neighbors do then? Exactly. Ugh. I would be so mad.
The man makes me absolutely sick. Because he sits there. God bless you all. Hey, you're not Christians. You're like Chantal. You're using a religion to get what you want. But every day, bless you, I hope somebody can help us. Shani needs a pizza. Shani was praying for spaghetti, and all of a sudden a neighbour gave us spaghetti. Yeah, right.
Exactly. She wasn't praying for a place to live. She was praying for spaghetti.
Yeah, and he goes, and he was a real Christian because he had something about this God thing on his wall. I thought, I've got a photo of triumph on mine, but it don't mean I'm a freaking motorbike.
Oh, but that stinks, Chrisley. That's horrible.
You know, how can he dare show his face, Danny? He kicked an autistic kid in the head. He body slammed him. How can they show their face on camera?
Yeah, beats me. And why would people still be giving to them? You are a child abuser. Why would people be giving you money?
Yeah, you know, they're not buying food with it.
No.
They're off
the
for
lies
the
just
and whatever else they can get their hands on.
The lies just roll right off their tongue anymore.
But it's every day. He's begging, isn't he? Every day.
Every day.
And you
Yep.
only got to look at
Good morning,
you know,
Dot.
you wouldn't buy a used car off this man. Look at the state of him. Ugh.
I know, when that, at first, I thought that's what he was talking about, Dot, was about Chantal.
Hi, Dot.
Grizzly.
Yeah.
That was Plugtooth's Figgy. That's Figgy. We get daily pictures and videos of Figgy. Figgy is hysterical.
Who's that?
That's Plugtooth's macaw.
I can only see a guy.
Oh, a guy. Hold on. You know what?
With a blue top on.
How are you seeing him? Nobody else sees him. I didn't think I had him up anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me get the picture for you. How come you didn't
She's
see
not
him?
hungry. She could go without a few dinners, I'll tell you, GC. Ha ha ha, Jilly.
You don't see the... Oh, wait, hold on. That would be why.
No, I can see a guy in a blue shirt with a beard.
Okay. Now... Can you see Figgy?
No.
Huh.
I can see a load of writing and the guy's in the corner now with a blue shirt on.
I don't know why you can't see him. Lynn, are you in Discord?
No.
He shares them in Discord all the time too. My favorite are the
no,
videos.
I don't like Discord.
The videos of Figgy are so funny.
Really, I thought you meant because Willie said he could build a house by the time I'm talking. Oh, I can't see Figgy.
Can I share that, Jilly? Let me see if I can share that. Jilly made a greenhouse, a tiny.
Hey, could you imagine Chantal in a tiny house? Fucking hell.
There would be nothing left of that house.
Oh, dirty me.
What was I doing?
Plugtooth, if you ever have a minute,
Jilly.
Look at Ruby, the swearing parrot on YouTube. You can't play it on here because it swears like...
Okay, look at this, you guys. Jilly made this.
Oh, blimey. I don't know. Can you see the guy? I can see a guy on here. He's got blue.
The guy is from that video that I was playing about how to accept gift memberships, but I don't have him up anymore.
Well, I can see him.
I don't know how you're seeing him. You guys, look at this picture. This is Jilly made this little flower shop. Isn't it so cute? I'm so clumsy. There's no way I could do all that tiny stuff.
No, I'm not seeing it. I've still got him at the bottom. Plays the keyboards. The keyboard plays itself. Nobody plays a keyboard one-handed, Dot. It's all pre-recorded bloody tunes. I know, because I had a bloody keyboard like that. You can
yes,
sit down, pretend
JB. JB, did you not... Hold on. Did you not see my response? I love bunnies. Was it in? Do you remember what channel you posted it in, JB? I want to
Woo,
show
somebody
all
else
of Discord.
gifted.
Someone else just got
It's-
gifted?
No, I think it's a JB one. It's maybe delayed on YouTube.
Oh, it
for
must
me.
be really delayed, Lynn, because that was quite a while ago. Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, plug 2 for. Oh, Jilly, yeah. I can relate to that one. SAD.
Jilly, they're so cool. Look at it all lit up. That is so adorable. Oh my gosh, look at how tiny. Look at those perfume bottles. That really puts in perspective how little it is, Jilly. Oh, I've seen those, Brandy. They are adorable.
Get lost bloody more pictures. I've got some clarinets, right? And I'm selling them. And I put pictures up, and this guy goes, "More pictures, please." I'll go away. I'm not that desperate to sell them. Seriously. How many more pictures do you need of a clarinet? I sent 3.
I think that one that hold on, Jilly. I think the first one, you could tell more, maybe if I blow it up.
Geez.
Okay, here, I'm going to put this picture up so you can kind of see what all she has in there. Look at the little chalkboard on the back wall. The little picture of roses. Look at this little lantern up here on the hook. So adorable. I love the doors. Right, Chrisley? It's so adorable. I don't have... My cats would be knocking that stuff down. Brandy. Are there any mini people with a watering can? Oh, cute. Who's sick? I missed it. Who's sick, Illyria?
I haven't got the
the
patience for
pug got
anything like
fixed.
that.
Aw. Thank you, Lilith. Lilith just donated. V was gifted a membership. Welcome, V, to the family. Super cute. Love it. All right, I'm going to shut out Discord.
Yeah! More the merrier.
So yours must have all gone through because
Indeed
otherwise
they do, GC. I'm not renowned for being subtle. Where I come from, shoot from the hip.
I love it. I wish I could be more like that.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, those poor cones on their necks, Illyria. They're such a nuisance, but they do work. Really, Illyria? That would be so fun. I think I'm too clumsy. I was gonna show you guys this new
just check what my bank situation is. I might do.
So this was the new one that I was thinking about covering, and I've been watching. Look at guys. So this is how many videos she has just from yesterday.
I got the patience to sit and do fiddly things like that.
Your call has been answered by the... This is Mike. Can I help you?
Yes, my name is Kiana Clark. I came and the police came and forced me to leave. You sound like the person I talked to in the past.
Sorry?
Yes, you sound like the person that I talked to in the past. So the police came and forced me to leave. And they won't tell me...
Okay, Chrisley,
they
be
won't
safe.
tell me what I did for them to come. And why you called them out. I'm
Jacqueline,
sorry?
I crochet too.
I'm sorry?
Oh, we're going to have to share pictures.
It was a while back. You sound familiar. I'm not quite sure it was you.
You're gonna have to
I believe it was. I
it's
can get that date.
playing
Hold on, let me
catch up,
check.
so I'm like miles
It was October
behind.
of 2020.
What, Lynn? I
you're
totally
welcome,
feel
Chrisley.
you.
Thank you, Texas.
I totally feel you,
20.
Illyria. Same.
The reason why I'm calling is
I
because they
said
keep
when
doing
you're
it.
on StreamYard, guess
And
like
they have people
30
commit
minutes
crimes
ago,
because
so I'm not
conspiracy to
seeing-
violate civil rights is a crime.
Yeah.
They did it at Motel 6.
Has she been
They have done it at
deleting
multiple
some more,
hotel
Danny?
stays. They used to just come out with no reason and demand that I leave hotel rooms.
What? You should be deleting
Oh,
what?
give it a thumbs up, not because of me, but because Danny's an awesome person.
Aw, thank you. You are awesome.
No, I said as Foodie been has she been deleting more videos or something?
I haven't seen her deleting any. The last here, I'll
Love
show
you
you.
too, Texas.
We do. We love Lynn. Okay. Foodie.
I won't see it, Danny, because the
Oh, that's right. I'll read to you.
miles
So, I was going to address this anyway. Her last community post
Yeah, you'll have to.
was 12 hours ago. It says, "Hi, Beezers. My YouTube handle is now at Foodie Beezer. See ya, miss yas." So, anybody that's not a creator wouldn't even understand this. And I don't know why she even put that post up, because only the creators even know what she's talking about. Apparently, YouTube is coming out with handles. And so yesterday when we, got on our accounts, they wanted us to reserve our handle. So, like for me, mine is Dammit Dani 49 on pretty much everything. So I did Dammit Dani 49. She changed hers from Foodie Beauty to Foodie Beezer, which is really dumb because it makes it your easy URL, like a custom URL. So like to go to my channel, you type in the search bar, youtube.com/@DammitDani49. So now people, to find her channel, they have to type, they would type in youtube.com/@FoodieBeezer instead of Foodie Beauty. Nobody knows her as Foodie Beezer. They know her as Foodie Beauty. So this was like really stupid, I thought. And like I said, nobody even knows about the handles except for the creators. So your Beezers they don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, this was the short she did. I don't know if you guys saw this. This was the short she
Hey,
did.
this message is for FFG, Internet's hugest bully and hypocrite.
Oh,
I'd like
now
to know
I
how you
can
have the
see the
nerve to sit
picture
there
of Piggy.
and say that I'm disrespecting
Finally.
the entire culture and religion.
Wow,
You
it's
literally
really
sit there
delayed.
and mispronounce his name
It does
over and
with
over,
StreamYard,
which
that's
is racist.
the problem.
And also using terms like Hamadan, also
Aw.
disrespecting the culture. So how about you have several effing seats? Bye. Hey, this message is for FFG, Internet's hugest bully and hypocrite. I'd like to know how you
I
have the
don't
nerve
know,
to
but
sit
she's
there
definitely
and say
not
that I'm
made any
disrespecting the
money
entire
this
culture and
month.
religion when you literally sit there purposely and mispronounce
so
his name over and
stupid.
over, which is racist. And also using terms like Hamadan, also also disrespecting
Well,
the
I
culture.
sent the stats
So
to
how about you
Daniel
have several
last
effing
night, and it
seats?
says
Bye.
weekly income 0, monthly income 0, everything's tanked.
For what? For foodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody did a video of Natter's social blade, and they were saying, like, why are people still giving him views? I mean, he had like 1,100 views yesterday on his videos, and he hasn't even posted anything in what, close to a month?
Great. It's the filters, Jan.
Oh, I bet somebody will too, Bella. That was so dumb on her part. Unless somebody already did. That actually could have happened, Bella. Somebody could have already taken it, and that's why she did Foodie Beezer. Because I couldn't do just Dammit Dani without my 49 at the end.
You know, well, she has no right to call people names and racist when she's guilty of everything.
I don't know, Gail. We all would like to know that. She gets away with everything. I do too, Donner. And my mother-in-law last year bought me a robe that has a hood, and I'm in love with it. My husband's always like, why are you wearing that hood in the house? I don't know. When it's cold, it just, it feels cozy.
When they kept repetitively doing that and got caught in it, then they enticed hotel people at hotels to commit crimes and slander me to deprive me of services. But they stated that you call the police out because they came prior and tried to set me up.
She does all of her videos, guys, almost all of them. She is calling somewhere, complaining. She has been basically like blacklisted at hotels. She's constantly calling around, and I don't remember if it's this one or one of the other ones from yesterday, but one of the calls she makes is like she's calling about a hotel room that kicked her out in like 2020.
They came prior, which these are crimes. So they came prior and tried to set me up. I'm trying to tell you what happened because criminal activity. Hello?
And she talks over everybody. She doesn't let anybody get a word in.
Hello?
Who's that?
This is that new one that I was going to cover. Her name's Kiana Clark Peace.
Oh, never heard of her.
Hello?
Good morning, Fish.
Yes, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why I was violated and can't stay there.
I know, isn't that
no
weird?
No one wants me to know.
But I was not in the 2020 October, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, so that means that if I want to stay there in the future, then I could stay there with no problems without getting hassled?
Let's play a little scenario.
I don't know, but if you're on the DNR...
Supposing Salad really does know who she is. Now, she said Kuwait has an obesity problem and she'd feel at home there. Wrong. She would be mocked and they would not say it. They'd say it straight to her face as well. But supposing he does really know who she is and they did get to meet. Now, all these filters she's using, can you imagine? He walks in, he's skinny. And he sees her.
Right. But they've been FaceTiming according to her and stuff. So I just really am like going back and forth with whether he's real or not, you know?
No, I think he's real. I just think he doesn't know who the hell she is and she's made it all up.
No, she didn't. At this point, it sounds like he hung up on her, Texas, but he didn't. I don't know, V. I haven't seen anything where she admits to doing any wrong.
Shadow band. I'll tell you what she wants. Anyone with a pulse that'll say yes.
Yeah. Good morning, Shadow Band.
On our list, and
But
we
he's
can
not,
arrange-
even if he did know her, and he did meet her, he's going to walk away. I'm telling you that now. She's never FaceTimed him. Why did she pick a YouTuber who's not posted for over a year? Right?
Right.
Who doesn't
that's what I'm saying. I don't...
post on his Facebook. And I've read through all his Facebook posts, right? And this guy is highly religious. And I mean highly.
Aww.
This guy does not
How
know
exciting,
who she
Loaf.
is, I'm telling you.
Congratulations, Loaf. That's so exciting and so close.
Woo, babies!
Loafy, it was so funny because every time people call Life of a Free Spirit LOAF, I always thought they were talking about you. Till finally I was like, who is Loaf? And then they told me. I was like, oh my gosh, how dumb. I don't watch her, so it never even dawned on me.
Congratulations, gingerbread. Oh, how lovely. A baby.
Oh, it's a little girl. Oh, I bet by that time, yeah, you're ready.
Yeah, my son's wife's due my second grandson in the next week.
Aw, congratulations.
Thank you.
I have two, a 2-year-old granddaughter and a 6-month-old grandson.
Yeah. Well, the other one, Theo, he's 5, and this one's going to be called Oliver. I was like,
oh, I love the name Oliver.
Yeah.
I love that.
So who's this new person, Danny?
Well, I don't know, honestly, if we're going to be able to do her or not. I figure I'll let you guys watch a few and then we'll decide. But it's really, I find it kind of repetitive. She's out there. She's very similar to Letitia, Love Notes for TLC. She's very similar to her. But she's always, like I said, all of her videos seem to be her calling and complaining, and she keeps wanting like the cops to investigate criminal charges on this and that, and like, you know, she'll say all the times that I've reported things, you know, criminal acts, and nobody responds, nobody looks into it. I don't know. She seems to be pretty out there.
Oh, she sounds like another train wreck.
Yeah. This will be taken out on her paying members, and she'll keep manipulating, as she said. Yeah, that's true, GC. And see, that's what gets me so upset, because, and Lynn, you know, like, you know, I think that a lot of her VIBs really, really want to see her doing better. They, you know, you kind of become invested. Good morning, Princess Tanya.
We all did at one point, but there comes a turning point when you realise what's underneath the veneer, Danny.
Yep, exactly. But when you got to that point, was there a little bit of like, you know, like let down, like disappointment, and you know, because you do,
I was disappointed, but I felt betrayed, because she will happily milk money out of people, and everything's tomorrow. It's gonna get done tomorrow. It's gonna start tomorrow, and it never comes.
Yep. You'll like, my mods will tell you there's been times where I've been sick or whatever, and I'll come on, because my biggest fear has always been being like that, like on my channel. I don't want to make promises I'm not going to follow through on, you know, all those things that she does. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like that, you know, or whatever. And she just doesn't think anything of it. You know, she'll promise them.
Danny, you're a whole world away from being anywhere near like her.
Well, I try really hard to not be, so, because I feel like people do get invested. Like, you've seen like in our chat, like our chat becomes like a family, you know, you guys all got kind of get close to each other and, you know, enjoy talking with one another and everything. And she didn't even think, like she said in that sneaky video where she sneaky beezed, you know, people were saying, I missed you guys and, you know, in the chat and everything. And she's like, you know, I never even thought about what it was like for you guys. No, you never do. You never think about anybody else or what it's going to be like for them.
She does not care about any of them, period. Look at the postcard fiasco. Look at the OnlyFans.
Yep.
She stopped doing things like that in April.
Okay, Jan, have a good day. Thanks for joining us and hanging out.
They get no bang for the buck, as you say.
I don't understand, like, I mean, that is so ridiculous to have people paying you on a platform and you just totally ignore that platform and do nothing.
Well, she's self-sabotaging, that's what she's doing.
Oh, really, Lofi? My boys are grown. They're 11 and 12 years older than my little girl. But let me tell you what, there is a huge difference between raising boys and raising girls. Huge.
Yeah.
That's how I was with my first heroine.
Boys, but
I knew I was having boys. My first two, I knew with all three of them. I said my entire life since I was a little girl, I wanted 3 kids, 2 boys, and then a girl. And in that order, you know, when you're a little kid, you don't realize that it's not your choice what you have. But I always said that I was going to have 2 boys and a girl, and in that order, and I did. But I wanted my little girl so bad. That's why they're so far apart, because we had issues with miscarriages and stuff, but we finally got our girl. Boys are so easy, Jilly, compared to girls. And my boys my boys are always saying, we were little a-holes when we were kids. And I'm like, we were? Like, yeah. I don't know. To me, they were easy. Yeah, she said, my little girl is, she's not me. Like, she's so not like me. She's more like her brothers, and she's sassy, and she's tough, and yeah, it's total opposite of her mom. Oh, you just knew. Boys are a-holes, but they tend to be so sweet. They are. Yeah, there is nothing. It really is true. There's nothing like the mother-son relationship and the father-daughter relationship. You think so, Lisa? It must be your little girl. My biggest fear when I was pregnant with my daughter was the mother-daughter relationship, because I don't speak to my mom. My mom's abusive, and I haven't spoke to her in years. So that scared me so much. Yes, that's true. That's exactly right, Erwin. Yep. Boys are, and it's a different kind of hard. Like when boys are hard, it's like when they're littler, and it's like, you know, all the boy things, like farting and burping and wrestling and getting rough with each other, and you know, it's different things than what a girl is hard for. Yes, that's true too, Jilly. My little girl is so independent. Really, GC? Aww. My boys are very, very protective of me and of their sister. Aww, V. My son is like ready to pull his hair out because my granddaughter, she's a little over 2, and she's at that stage where she's really like testing, you know, their authority and trying to see what all she can get away with. And see, that's how I feel, Illyria. I feel like boys are so much easier. Yes, that's exactly what mine's 14, and I say the same thing, Illyria. I'm like, oh my God, if I survive this, it'll be a miracle. Oh, I've never heard that, Donner. Yeah. My mom is a narcissist, and it's just a bad situation. And literally, like, my kids growing up, my boys always, you know, they're protective, they're boys. And so my boys always felt like they had to protect me against my own mom. So finally I was like, no, I'm done. I can't do this to my kids. I would say my daughter's easy in different ways than what the boys were easy. It's almost opposite things. Like, my daughter, you tell her something and she does it. The boys, you had to fight more. Now she's kind of catching on though, and she's kind of putting stuff off when you tell her to do something. She puts it off. Lofi. My daughter's 2 and my stepson is 10. I give it a year before I tie my tubes. Yeah, the man decides the sex of the kids. You know what I love, GC, is my boys tower over me. And I love that. When they give mom a hug, it's just like enveloping me. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end it unless there's something that somebody else saw that was good. I messaged AR, but AR's, I'm sure, sleeping. She was up really late. And I was like, help! I don't remember. Last night I was like, it just felt like the whole community was crashing down in shambles around me. And now this morning I woke up and I'm like, what was I going to cover besides SJam?
It is,
Oh,
really.
Kaya's. Did you guys see Kaya's stream where she had that psychic medium on? Yes, that's my oldest is like 6'2", 6'3", and he's always just been like a big guy. Like he was 9'8" when he was born, 9 broken ribs because he was so big. Illyria. Anyway, Kaya had on a psychic medium that was on to talk about Chantal. Really, V? I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah, weren't you going to say foodie?
What, Lynn?
No.
What did you say about foodie? Exactly, Illyria. You know what the thing is that the thing for me, Illyria, is I know of kids her age already smoking pot. 11 pounds. Oh my gosh, Texas. I don't know how. Did you deliver that naturally? My 9 pound 8 ounce one almost killed us both.
No, I said, can you tell me? Because I didn't see that video, Danny, about Kaya. Yeah, I thought you were going to talk about food, and then I remembered you saying.
You know what? I'm going to try something else Lynn, and see if then you can hear and see the video. So let me go, Kaya.
Oh, you're welcome, JC.
Can you see that, Lynn?
Good evening, good evening. Welcome, everyone. Couple minutes late, technical difficulties, but I think
Mallory's here. Mallory. Okay,
the story.
I'll still be able to hear it, so it's just that
here we
the
go.
seeing
Okay.
things is
So,
way behind.
everybody ready? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Nat B says PayPal will also split your payments for a full reading. Thank you.
Yes, it does. It does.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Sorry, Balance. Sorry, you guys. I'm still sorry. Rex, like, stop already with the clapping. Okay, well, thumbs up, y'all. And again, we're going to leave this up for the replay. So as we always do, code words for if we come across any substance activity, any, I know that Foodie threatened to unalive herself per se. But you know what it is. You know, code words, adult. If we come across any adult topics, you guys pretty much know. This is just the same as
Yes.
I clicked Vanessa's link and I got 404 error page does not exist.
Oh no.
There we go.
Maybe throw it right quick, Vanessa, before we get started. If I got any mods chilling.
I'm just gonna see if Mallory can do it because she's so good at that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I'm messaging her.
All right. Well, while we're doing that, how is everybody doing tonight? Great to see everybody. I think Mal says she messaged you about that.
Yeah, I just messaged her back.
Okay.
Mallory's
right on, Michelle. Yeah, we're gonna get in. BBW, welcome, Michelle. Welcome everybody. We're gonna kind of. I gotta familiarize myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maggie, that's what we're working on, love, and we'll get started. So y'all just kind of, Vanessa's got her family to bed, had dinner, so we're just kind of chilling and no rush, get everybody situated and
Oh, good.
There's a lot brewing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I do ask you guys. Vanessa is, she popped in the other night, but she's obviously not on the Foodie Beauty. I found your channel, Nashies. I was like, yes. Y'all check out No More Nashies. Great little shorts clips. I seen you made that TikTok pasta that I made, but you added bacon. That looked phenomenal. Yes, guys, no health questions. We pretty much, if you guys checked out part 1, we're just going to kind of go by the same rules as that. Vanessa's not a doctor. She's not. Thank you, Brant. There's Vanessa's link. Thank you, B.
Thank you.
Vanessa's not a doctor. She's not a therapist. She's not a psychiatrist. She can predict some things, but she can't, she's not a doctor. So thank you, Michael Furberger. Y'all, I had Michael Furberger's mustache the other night. Michael, you just wait. I got something up my sleeve for you. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Thumbs up as usual. Again, go check Vanessa out and let's go ahead and get started. No, you are right on time if you're just coming in.
Can I answer a question real quick?
Yes, Vanessa. Yes,
okay,
totally.
So someone had asked what type of medium I am, and I do mediumship, but mediumship I only do during private readings, and I have to really concentrate and one-on-one. And someone asked what kind of medium I am. I didn't know that there was different ones. I'm just the kind of medium that talks to dead people. So
yeah, this is all new to me. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. So yes, all right. Well, Vanessa, you good? Anything else you want to go over?
No, I'm pretty good. We can just answer things as they come, I guess.
Okay. Do you want? Yes, Vanessa does do private readings. Patricia.
Yeah, I do.
You want to just kind of give just a little? I know you don't want to go into your whole spill, but just kind of give.
Okay. So during private readings, I have different types of readings you can get. you can get a reading with or without cards. I even offer just like a quick 15-minute just card reading if someone just like wants to know little questions. For example, if you want to have a reading about like your love life or your career, just general things that are happening, and you want to connect with someone that has passed away, then you would want to do like.
I have mixed feelings about this one because, Donner, I believe in mediums. I don't believe in like tarot cards and psychics. So this one had me a little bit, I don't know. I wasn't fully in it, and I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm seeing it for the first time pretty much with you guys, but just the fact that she is a psychic medium, like I believe in mediumship, and I don't believe in tarot cards. I don't see how cards predict anything. Like that to me is like the luck of the draw type thing.
A standard 30 or 45-minute reading with tarot cards. But if you don't want to connect with someone that has passed away, you can do just a quick 15-minute read. And then also I know that a lot of people have the desire to learn how to read cards and stuff like that. So I also offer a teaching class, and the teaching class isn't standard. It's catered around, whoever's purchasing the class, and I help them one-on-one. It's not like a standard like janky course that some people try to.
That's how I was
to everyone. That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, actually. Great to see you guys. Great to see everybody. And like I said, I don't want to sound like a spiel to y'all, but these are questions, that I've gotten, and I've got, it's everybody's curious, and I'm quite curious, so it's great to learn as we go. And, yeah. And, people say, well, that didn't happen, or that Vanessa can't, she can guide us around, but,
I only ever went, and it was just like, playful, not, like I said, I don't usually believe in psychics. So my husband and I went to just one of those dumb stalls at like a fair, and the one thing she did say to me was I was going to have 2 boys and a girl. So that did end up being right. And it was what I had said my whole life. So that was weird.
She can't 100% predict the future. So I want to put that out there too, that, things can change, but, all right. Well, everybody's situated. Thumbs up. And if we're good, Vanessa, you ready? Rock and roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So much. Let's go ahead and go, oh, that's okay, Elaine. And that's the thing. That's okay. If
yeah. And I'm cool with that too. I'm perfectly cool with that too. Like I respect everyone's beliefs and stuff like that. I have people that watch me that aren't even into mediumship and psychic stuff, but they like paranormal, and they just like me for me, and they watch me all the time, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Her chat is very, excuse me, I do apologize. You guys know my throat ever since the vid has not been the same, but her chat's a lot like ours. Like there will be a lot of the times at nighttime if we get off and Vanessa's the one, I'm just kind of winding down. She'll show, hey, I got this, guys, or they'll kind of go off topic like we do. So I apologize. So it's a very chill. It's very chill. It's not Vanessa's Vanessa, like I'm me on here.
I'll be honest. The reason that I believe in mediums is I have had visions before. Not anything predicting anything. It's not like I see stuff before it happens or whatever. But I have a tendency to see loved ones that have passed on, like right after they pass, almost like assuring me they're okay type thing. And this has happened with my stepdad. It's happened with my my husband's grandfather. But when my dad died, that was the one that I wanted to get a vision of, and I didn't. But when my stepfather died was probably the most like huge one, because I was at my mother's and I was sitting on the edge of the couch. I was wide awake having a conversation with my mom, so I wasn't sleeping or anything and dreaming it. And right in front of me, this huge light shined down. And I swear my stepdad was standing in front of me. He had both of his arms out to his side and was holding the hand of a little girl on one side and the hand of a little boy on the other side. And I immediately knew that that was him with my 2 babies that we lost. I just felt it like right away. And it was the weirdest thing because, like I said, I was wide awake. So it was so real to me that I have a tattoo, and it has my 3 kids' birthstones in the shape of a heart. And in the middle of the heart is a pink and a blue footprint because I swear those were my kids. So that's why I do believe in mediumship, but I don't put any faith in like cards. That's
hey guys, how you
odd.
doing? Hey guys, I gotta use the restroom, or I'm gonna fill my cup up. It's a very chill atmosphere. It's not, you have to buy. If you just want to kick back, listen. It's to listen to other people's. And if you guys have some questions off the wall, that lets you take the will too.
People always say like I'm a witch or something like that. So a couple things, like I personally, I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't.
Yeah, Texas, they're so real. And with my husband's grandpa, and I mean, I knew my husband's grandparents. I was very close to his grandma, but when his grandpa passed, I had a dream about him standing like in a circle with like all of our loved ones that had passed on, and they were like holding hands in a circle, and he was in the middle of the circle dancing, like totally cutting a rug. And when I told my mother-in-law about that, because that was her father, when I told her about that, she's like, that is so weird. She said they always called him fast feet because him and grandma used to dance all the time, and he would, dance so fast. So I was like, okay, that was definitely a vision. I didn't know that about grandpa.
I don't read into it. People ask me all the time. They're like, oh, I think I'm cursed, blah, blah, blah.
Right, Donner. But like I said, the one I wanted to see is my dad, and I never have.
I think people that
I've been told that's
witchcraft or curses
close.
And stuff like that. I think when you put enough energy into something, then you'll believe it. And I think your mind is extremely powerful, but am I a witch or something like that? Absolutely not. I've had people ask me about religious things, and I will ask people, what is the difference between a prophet that is getting visions from God versus me?
And that's another thing. She didn't say this, but that's another thing. Like Ouija boards, no, one will never, ever, ever come in my house ever. I don't believe with. I don't agree with like calling spirits and stuff. Like I'm a Christian, so to be honest, my visions scared the crap out of me when I first started having them, because some Christian faiths believe that that's all witchcraft and it all comes from the devil and all that. So it really scared. Yes, witchcraft is real and scary. Yep. So that it scared me because I'm like, what's wrong with me? This isn't Christian to have visions or whatever. And because mine were always good, they were always comforting. I just, I believe that it's a gift.
There's not too much difference, but I respect everyone's opinion. But am I a witch? No. Do I believe in that stuff? No. I don't even consider what I do a cult. I would assume a cult is
agree,
witchcraft. I don't do that. I believe that my gifts have to come from somewhere.
Hold on. I know it. We always get these jokers. I'm like, oh,
I'm so sorry. If I thought the link that I posted was working. It's working on my end, but I'm so sorry, guys. If you look at my channel, it's me, Vanessa Duh. If anyone wants a booking link, they can message me on one of my socials. It's me, Vanessa Duh.
I think
and
so
I'm very
too.
good about answering
Exactly.
it. So if anybody wants a link or has any questions and wants to book a reading and they're not sure what kind to get or anything like that, you can always ask me. Everyone that messages me on social media, I always message them back. So I have no problem answering questions about, bookings and stuff like that.
And
if you have, I do little mini readings live and stuff, just very smaller, cheaper version sometimes, but nothing full. But if you want to talk to someone that has passed away, that's considered mediumship, and I have to do that privately. I need to be able to concentrate on one person at a time.
With so much going on, comments and
yeah,
I totally get it. Even you see, I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and nice, Elaine. Elaine says Vanessa's giving me a reading before. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into things, and I'm going to get a couple, I think, some things that we all pretty much have the same. And then, like I said, Vanessa, again, if you get a hot strike on something, roll with it. Okay. Again, Vanessa doesn't really know what's going on, so let's not kind of.
I'm going to run to the restroom. Lynn, if you want to jump in at any point in this, just go ahead and jump in. I won't be here for a second to mute, but after that, if you jump in, I'll mute or pause Kaya's stream.
Spoil things in the comments, or say, well, this is this, or that we didn't talk before this. Is it open? She didn't want to know. Same as last time. Okay, Vanessa. So there's a guy in the picture. I'm just going to call him a guy. Do you think this new guy? Actually, let me reframe that because we still wonder if the old guy is lurking, but we'll get one thing at a time. Is this new guy in the picture, is his intentions pure, or do you feel there's way more to this?
I think it's multifaceted. I think that the male involved thinks it's one thing, and I think Foodie thinks it's another. I don't feel like they're on the same page. I will say obviously Kaya knows me, and Kaya knows that I don't watch YouTube. I don't keep up with this stuff. I have no idea. But I did see on social media via, I think it was Twitter or something, that it was a post where they had posted Foodie Beauty in a hijab and said said that she was changing and stuff like that. And I didn't click the link. I didn't read it or anything like that. But I just remember feeling and picking up like it was done purposely. So I feel like on her part, like I was saying, that they're not on the same page. He thinks he's going to gain one thing out of this. She thinks she's going to gain something. But then on the other hand, I think she thinks that she's going to gain some sort of traction because all publicity is good publicity, even bad publicity. And it kind of gave me a little bit of Trisha Paytas vibes. Like, you know how Trisha Paytas does a lot of the shock and awe? Like, one day she's a vegan, the next day she's eating barbecue chicken, and, you know, she's going to do the paleo diet. And then the next day she's deep into Judaism. And then the next day a couple days later, she's, you know, in a Thai temple and she's a Buddhist all of a sudden. And she does a lot of things to upset people or try to poke and upset people purposefully to keep herself out there, because bad publicity is good publicity. A lot of times bad behavior gets very rewarded in the public eye. Like, for example, you know, the Catch Me Outside girl, she's a multimillionaire now.
100. And it's
Right.
kind of weird that you kind of took the will on this. You kind of answered my next question was, is her, what T-girl, I mean, she knows people of YouTube. I mean, Vanessa knows, I mean, shit, before I started YouTube, I knew who Trisha Paytas was.
Well, I mean, I have friends.
I think,
my friends are friends with Trisha Paytas. I have some friends.
Yeah, Vanessa knows some big players in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I know who these people are. I'm not sleeping under a rock. But
it's not like she's, you know, I mean, I know all kinds of YouTubers' names, but I mean, I catch every video. You got to put it in perspective there. I mean,
honestly, I can't tell you. The last time I actually watched a YouTube video is I'll watch Dustin if Dustin makes something. Nick barely makes any content anymore other than his vlog stuff. And then we have a friend, Deborah, who just started a channel, and she's fucking hilarious. My friend Deborah is absolutely hilarious. She only has like 300 subs, if that. And I think she's posted 3 videos, and I've watched hers. But other than that, anybody that knows me knows that I don't watch YouTube. Well, my friends will talk about him in front of me, and I'll be like, who's that? Because I don't know.
Well, and you're like me. You're worrying about your own content. You got your family. I mean, you can't,
right.
You know, Vanessa kind of streams kind of like on the evening tip like we do. We're a little more later, but Vanessa's kind of on the evening tip as well. And, you know, sometimes she has insomnia as well. So, you know, you might catch it late. So, you know, by the time she gets her family situated and, you know, so anyways, back to it. So yeah, guys, I mean, she knows some players out here. You know, that's, hell, I don't know everybody, but I know who Trisha Paytas is. But anyway, so reeling it back in.
She's nice. I met her.
So I guess that's kind of where I was going, is where you kind of touch base down on, is with the hijab and this new modest, I hate to say it, character that we are.
My daughter has told me the same thing, Erwin, that she's experienced that numerous times.
Portraying, is that
is it genuine?
Yes,
no, absolutely not. No, I think that for her, I mean, I hate to say this, and this is going to be the most horrible analogy to put on it, but to me, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. And I'm not calling her a pig because of how she looks. Because I'm
I kind of didn't either, Texas.
Because I'm straight up calling her a pig, which I don't care. I'm just being honest.
No, it's the old saying. I know it.
I'm calling her a pig because, I mean, she doesn't seem, any like little snippet video I've seen, because I watched this like outtakes one time. Isn't she the girl that's always like farting and she has trash? And the first time I ever even heard of Foodie Beauty was when I watched your channel, like months and months and months and months and months ago, when we started getting to know each other. And there was someone on the channel, that was the first time I'd ever watched your channel, and you were playing Foodie Beauty, who I didn't even know was Foodie Beauty at the time, and she was talking nasty and vile about people, and I screen recorded it and sent it to Nick and Dustin, and I said, because they watch YouTube all the time, I said, who the hell is this? I said, I could go toe to toe with anybody, but she's freaking nuts, and they called me Foodie Beauty.
I think it was the biggest, guys, what she's meaning is she doesn't watch her every move.
No, I don't watch her at all.
Yeah, she's not saying she hasn't seen clips, and it's like she's never seen them, but I think it was the Cuba stream that was one of her biggest blowouts. Yes, Loopy. I think when Vanessa came in, Vanessa.
I want to address something really quick. This holy moly person. I said she was nice to me. I had a friend talk to her on FaceTime one time, and we were all on vacation together, and I was in the background, and she had commented on my hair, and I didn't even know who he was talking to at the time. But I talked to her for like not even 2 minutes, and she was nice to me. I said she was nice to me. So I don't even know what they're accusing Trisha of, because I don't watch her. I don't know this stuff. Well, all I know is she's one thing 1 minute and one thing the next, and that's all I know.
Yeah, you're going off, and I say this all the time, you're going off the interaction you had with her.
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing that and I see comments saying people, you know, Vanessa's saying, I think. Of course Vanessa's going to say, like I just said in the beginning, Vanessa is not a mind reader.
No.
She life can turn into, this is just the intuitions, the things that she's getting, guys. So she can't say, well, I know spot on here. You guys have to keep that in mind that, Vanessa can give the intuitions that, she's, hearing, from the spirits, but that's why she's saying, I think. Nobody can set anything in stone. You know what I mean?
And things are always forever changing. And I'm very transparent on my channel. I'm very honest about things. I'm not going to be the psychic medium to tell you something that makes you feel good, because I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. That's just not me. I keep it real all the time, and people that watch me know that about me. And, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I don't mind getting some hate and stuff like that, but we all are very different people with different opinions. So, I think if anything,
I've done that too many times.
Yeah, but the bottom line is, Vanessa.
Good morning, Rachel.
Tomorrow,
did you? I didn't watch it.
She can tell you, hey, my intuition is on this subject, but you guys have to believe. There's no.
It took a while to get the stream started. It felt like, and by the time it actually got into it, my ADHD had kicked in, and I was on to something else.
I know what I'm going to say now. Things are always ever changing. What I see like if I did a card reading for someone, if I did a card reading and I'm telling them, if you do this, X, Y, and Z will happen. If you don't follow that path and you do something else, well, there's going to be a different result. X, Y, and Z is going to turn into ABC, So things are always forever changing because we have free will.
And absolutely. And, you could say, I may think the person will go left, but at the end of the day, if they go right, but okay, so there is a move per se in the making. I'm trying to kind of not guide you here. I'm trying to leave. So Foodie and her roommate, his name is James, aka Pete, is her ex-fiance, and I'm trying to word this, guys. I'm trying not to guide her, so bear with both of us.
You want to ask me just genuinely, do I think she will be moving? So you don't have to give me any details?
Yes, and a lot of people are thinking that there's more that entails this move. Is she getting scammed?
I kind of feel the same way, V, and I feel like it was the same way the last time she had her on, too. That's what mine did yesterday, Lynn. When I got kicked off and my stream ended and I had to come back, it just it didn't go off. It just like flickered, but it was enough to shut down the router.
Let's go back just a tiny bit. If you want to ask me about intention on this guy she's talking to, I think the intention is wholesome from him? Absolutely not. I think on both parts there's a little bit of, I'm going to use this person for this. And
I did see that.
Remember I was saying that their intentions aren't fitting together. One person thinks it's going to be something, and the other one thinks it's going to be something else. So I think that they're both wanting to get a mutual benefit out of it. But as far as the moving, I can see the attempt to do so. I don't know if it will work out for her, but I can see the attempt there. But are the reasons for the attempt pure and of good nature and good value or good heart? I don't think so.
Exactly,
it feels like if I do this, what can I gain from it? It doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah, like want to start over, fresh start.
But I feel like there's another person that she's intertwined with that makes it, I don't want to say harder, but it feels like think of it like a magnet, like a pole. There's someone else in the picture that she has like a pole to. So I don't think that person's all the way out of the picture either.
Yeah, exactly, Stephanie. That makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense, but it also can be verified by watching YouTube.
Oh, you're totally you're speaking our language here. You're totally okay. Let's kind of roll with that. Welcome everybody coming in. The per se person. Could this be the ex? She had a very, very problematic ex that a lot of big boy channels are doing. To use the word toxic would be a compliment. The guy.
Did he get in trouble for his behavior?
He's in the process of court just got rescheduled. What's that?
Like legal trouble?
Court just got rescheduled yesterday. Was it yesterday, you guys?
Oh, I don't know. But
no, I'm asking the chat. He had was it yesterday court got rescheduled, guys?
Has she been called about it yet? Because I feel like she's going to be called in for it. Not to say that she's a part of it, but maybe she witnessed some of it, or she's going to be. I want to say called. What is it called when you get called to court?
As a testimony, a witness.
Yeah, testimony. I feel like she's going to be involved.
She at the beginning of the allegations of what's going on, and guys, keep it 100 in the chat. It's a very
Honor. When I first read that, I thought it said psycho.
Okay, because it feels like a lot of legal trouble.
Oh,
that's why.
Yes, and I don't get that.
I don't even know who we're talking. I don't even know this person's name, but it feels like there was a male, and he's getting in trouble legally. It feels
I feel like. And the other thing is, she offers classes on her website to teach people how to be a psychic and read cards. See, that's where she loses me, because you either have a gift or you don't. And I don't believe in the cards again, so that she loses me there.
This behavior was, let's just say, inappropriate, to say the least.
Very.
This is the person that she has that magnetic kind of pull with. If you could imagine them being like two magnets having that pull to each other. And then I also feel like she's going to get involved in the legal
I
matter,
don't know, Dawn.
not because, that she wants to. But you know what, though? Let's just call spade a spade. I think she'd love the attention anyway, and she would talk about it. But I think that she's going to be called to witness something or give a testimony. There we go. There's the word.
She allegedly, and I'm going to say alleged because this is an open court case, she allegedly was his alibi at the current, when the situation first popped off, and guys, I'm not trying to make a mockery. You guys know I got to keep it smooth on here. When the situation popped off about the alleged crime, she had given an alibi to where he was.
She lied.
At said time. And
she lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erwin, the whole card thing.
Oh.
The whole card thing, like, how many YouTubers have you guys seen that have tried to incorporate reading cards into, their channel? Psychic. A lot of people just, they pick, Chantal did it. They just pick up a deck of cards and they think that they can do it. And I don't agree with that. But again, I'm a Christian, so I'm all about, like, is it of God or not? Is it a gift or not? Whoops. What did I just do?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is something that you guys found out. Okay, so that's not new. Okay.
No, it's amazing to hear you. I mean, you're on it. You're on it. I mean, with said gentleman, well, using the word gentleman lightly, has this guy kind of let go of his reins, or is he still kind of wants to sink back in?
You know what it feels like to me? It feels like they are both pulled to each other purposely. I don't think neither one of them want to fully get away. Does that make sense? Because I'm not exactly sure who.
No, dude, you're
okay.
I'm trying to, like.
It's hard for me. This is why I ask questions, because I don't know the situation. So I'm trying to make sense. I have to make sense of what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing.
Yeah, totally.
So it's hard for me to. Okay, so let's call. I know who Foodie is, so let's call this new person, because he feels like a new guy. Let's call him person A, and person B is the one with the legal trouble, who's another guy. And I think Foodie and person B, it's like they're away from each other, but they don't want to fully be away from each other, so they keep gravitating back to each other. I can tell that she lied big time. But then also too, person B. Oh God, I'm starting to kind of pick up stuff, and it's making me feel like really gross and icky, and I don't even want to repeat what I'm seeing in my head. Ugh. It feels like it's very toxic in between them, but neither one of them will fully let each other go. Let's just say that.
Totally makes sense. I mean, thumbs up, y'all. Make sure you're subscribed and check Vanessa out. I mean, we're
I think they were very toxic with each other. Was there ever any allegation of, God, how can you say this diplomatically and not get a fucking strike on your channel nowadays? Was there ever any, let's call it mutual combat in between Foodie and person B? Because I feel like there was.
Allegedly.
But I think it was both.
Allegedly, yes.
Okay. God, he feels really gross. But you know what? So does she too. I'm not even gonna lie. She always feels icky to me.
You're on fire, man.
DV. There we go. DV. That's how you say it. DV. Thank you, Frosty.
Yes.
DV.
Alleged case that got dropped. She went, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound like an asparagus. We say asparagus but her chat she would throw little breadcrumbs in, as we call them over. She went and filed allegedly, and then basically dropped everything and kind of backwalked it, per se.
Okay. I want to answer something real quick.
No, roll with it. Go.
Well, there's two things I want to answer. Someone had asked me, Volker asked me, how things come to me, and it's really weird and it's hard to explain. Sometimes I hear things in my head. Sometimes I can just feel thoughts, which is very hard to explain. Sometimes I see like little snippets of like a movie. Like I get this like download in my head. I can feel intention off of people. It's just a combination of a lot of things. So I get all these little pieces in different ways, and then I have to figure out how all those little pieces get put together within like a millisecond. So that's why I ask like questions and stuff. Because again, I don't know who these people are, so I have to make sense of the things that I'm hearing and picking up. And then someone asked about someone's roommate. I think they said doo-doo. So that person, not because of the name Doodoo, but I would not trust that person with, I wouldn't put $1 around them and trust that they wouldn't take it. I don't think that is a good person either. I hear lie in my head. And I just keep seeing red flags, like stay away. So yeah, I don't know who Doodoo is or if that's a code name or something.
What a description of the red flags, huh, ladies and gentlemen? What an interesting phrase. You kind of interesting you said that is red flags was a
I keep hearing the word term red flag in my head. Red flag, red flag.
Absolutely. When gentlemen, using it lightly again, ever came onto the scene, the whole her chat was literal the red flag emoji. I got it written down, DG, I got it written down.
It's funny because I don't know if this person is a thief or something, but I literally, like I said a minute ago, I feel like if I had $1 around them, they would take it. It doesn't feel like, is it a male or a female? Because I feel like the energy is feminine, but I didn't know if maybe it was a guy that's a little bit more feminine or it actually is a woman because there's a femininity to it.
Well, we've got said B, the gentleman,
okay,
left Foodie for a subscriber of hers named B, and that's a woman.
Oh, is it Doodoo or is that a different person?
Yeah, they call her Doodoo, but her name is Dee.
So it is a woman. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
that makes sense.
Foodie has a roommate called James Peets, and that's what I was going to kind of roll up on next is Foodie has a roommate called James.
I just read a comment to the side that says it's a woman that looks like a fridge.
That's kind of, she's a bigger built woman. Not like,
God. I'm sorry, that just killed me.
No, you're good. She's a bigger built woman, not like fat or just a bigger built woman.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but okay, so Foodie has her roommate James, aka Pete's. Okay. And it's her best friend that is her ex-fiance, and currently lives with her. My question is, do you think that she's trying to shed James, aka Pete's, or does she feel like she owes James, or is she ready for James just to move on?
I don't think that Foodie would ever think that she owes anybody anything, even if she
Good
clearly
morning,
does.
Maza.
I wouldn't think that empathy would be anything that she would be able to openly practice, or honesty. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, obviously I feel like she really likes attention, but I think that she really, really, really likes the negative attention from people around her. So do I think that she owes them anything? Or does she think she owes this person anything? Absolutely not. She probably thinks she's very entitled to me. That's how I feel. The intention feels very entitled. So I think if anything, I think she would probably think that this person owes her something. She probably, in her mind, thinks that she does so much for this other person, which I wouldn't believe that for a second. But I don't think she wants to be done with them either. I think she likes the toxicity that she has in relationships. I wouldn't be surprised if she had toxicity with her own family. And that probably fuels her more than anything. I think she thrives on negativity and negative attention more than ever wanting to be positive or have positive attention.
Absolutely. I mean, what do you guys? Yeah, Jolie, absolutely. I'm going to say something, and I'm sure you can maybe feel the vibe, but I don't think she knows what positivity is, true, genuine positivity. I'm not talking this, hi, Vanessa, your shirt's cute today.
Same B.
Well, I don't want to, Vanessa's not the jury or the judge. No. She said that she feels like he's in legal trouble, but we're not the jury or the judge, so I don't really want to, you know what I mean? Vanessa's not the judge or the jury, so really it's all going to boil down to that court date. So that's kind of a thing that I don't, really want to. I want to ask you this, but again, if you want to skip, it's cool. Like Effie's saying, so she's back, and again, I know, we don't want to touch on health, but this is just kind of a narrative, that she's eating healthy again, and really wanting to change her lifestyle. I'm gonna ask, guys. I got it on the list. Do you think that she will ever change? As far as, the toxic or health, do you think that she has a common of generally wanting to change, I guess?
I would say, I don't know how old she is by any means whatsoever, but I would say as an adult, there has to be some part of her that realizes that the way she is living, whether it is her body, her mind, her spirit, how she emotionally, mentally feels, or physically feels, I'm sure she feels like she's lacking in some aspects of her life. So could there be a glimmer of having that aspect of wanting to make positive changes?
Remember when she went to Cuba? She didn't drink anything. She didn't eat anything because she was so afraid she would have to use the bathroom. She's not going to be able to do that going to Kuwait.
Whether it's, like I said, physical, emotional, or mental, I'm sure there is that thought there, But what I would say is,
we're signing up for it.
Does she have a chance to be consistent? A little bit. But I don't think that follow through is going to be something that's going to be prominent for her. I also don't think that she's going to. Old habits die hard. You know, so I feel like if and when certain things don't go her way, I think she's going to take a huge backslide into old habits, I guess.
Thank you, Devils. Thank you, Devils Rejects. I guess, is all this an act per se? Is this whole, you know, the health, the substance wanting to change just is, I know we kind of touched on it in the beginning, but she proclaims she stopped doing, and again, I know you're not a mind reader. I'm just trying to figure out how to kind of word this, I guess. Kind of answer the chat's question too. Like you said, old habits die young, but is all this a facade? Is this genuine facade, or is this, you know, I do want to make a better life, or is this just, you know, shits and giggles, I'm going to BS these people around?
I think so too, Lynn.
You know, I would really, if I had to be specific, right? If I had to be specific, I would say on a, like from 1 to 100, I would say there's 25% where she wants it to happen and means it, and then 75% not. So that's what I'm saying. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt that there is some there. Do I believe that she will be successful and have great follow through based on?
I was just going to say that.
I don't
they
think so.
They always say you have to play to win Texas. I'm out right there.
I don't think that. I don't think that she's in it for the long term as of right now. But does she have the, if she takes door number 2, does she have the ability to do those things? Yes, but it would have to be significant lifestyle change. Not even just physically, but mentally and emotionally. For her, it seems like she's, like I said, I don't know how old she is, but I feel like she has the mentality of she acts like an entitled teenager. If I had to.
No, you're spot on. You're spot on. We've there's a new, how do I kind of welcome everybody, thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, check out Vanessa as well. She shared her time with us. Make sure you check her out. I guess there's a new said business or financial gain. Is this all BS, or is this something? Let me know if you wanted me to kind of shed there. There's a couple ways that we've kind of wondered with this. But she mentioned a new way of basically earning an income.
I guess if you're asking me, is she going to actually do it or follow through, or will she be successful? Is that what you're trying to?
It's I'm trying. I apologize. I'm really trying to word.
No, it's okay.
I guess what I'm saying is this new business venture a scam? Awesome. Is it just I don't need YouTube, guys, look at me? Or is said a character or somebody sprinkling, that there were mentions of maybe a TV show, like, or is it just, I don't need YouTube, hint, hint, I'm just gonna, make you guys believe? Like, do you get anything of being scammed or new business ventures?
I keep hearing that. I keep hearing the word wishful thinking in my head. She could probably try to give it a go. I think sadly she will have. She's not going to fall completely flat on her face with it, because I believe that she does have a following. But long haul, no.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Do you see anything outside of YouTube? I guess to kind of hone it in more.
Is she going to attempt at least? Absolutely.
Open-end questions. Tell me about XYZ, and you leave it. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm still new at this. I'm trying.
You know what though? I want to say. Listen, I have super tough skin. You're not going to hurt my feelings at all.
No. I'm just reading there. Like,
no, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the people that are in the comments. What people need to realize is when I tell you that I don't know about this person, I don't watch social media, I don't watch YouTube, I don't watch anything like that. I've been saying that publicly in my lives constantly all the time for years. And the way you were asking me is perfectly fine. I understand what you were asking me, because I don't, even if you named these people, I would be more confused because I don't know who the fuck they are. Oh, sorry. I don't know who they are. So
absolutely. And guys,
you were asking me just fine.
Like I said, I can't
download it.
I can't set.
she
cannot predict the future, guys, and you can't. I'm trying not to. So you guys say don't lead, and it's like I'm trying to kind of give her a little.
You're not leading.
Sprinkle in, but
I wouldn't even know to be able to understand that you're leading me, because I don't know who these people are.
Exactly. So I mean, guys, if you think you can find somebody, you're more than welcome to start a stream, and but I'm really trying here. I'm trying not to sprinkle too much in, but at least let her know who we're talking about. Thank you, Uncut Gems Pondale.
Yeah, ignore
this person. Is this one person or a network of individuals? Nance, what do you mean, Vanessa or the situation? Go ahead and sorry, Nance. Go ahead and Nance. Do you mean Vanessa? Or do you mean is Sela the situation? Yeah, that's a great question. Let's go with that until I think that's what Uncut Gems means. So, setting back to this new guy. Do you think this is one particular individual, or do you think this is somebody that says, hey, you text her this minute, we've got this plan together? Do you know what I mean? Like, is this a couple individuals running a scheme, do you feel like? Or do you just feel like this is one individual that has particular different, you know, Foodie's expecting one thing, and like you said, the guy's expecting one thing. Is this one individual, or maybe 2 or 3 people, like, you know, let's scam this person?
Are you okay? So let me see if I'm understanding your question correctly. Are you asking me if person A is a network of people?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
My
I'm
bad.
just gonna make sure I understand. Do I feel like there's tons and tons of people involved with person A? I think it is one person, but I think more than him and more people that are associated with him would benefit. So I feel like both person A, like I was saying earlier, both person A and Foodie both think that they're going to get something different out of this, and they both have very selfish reasons and selfish intentions with it's kind of like they're using each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's not that I throw too much out because I know we're still going. But welcome everybody coming in. See Gary's Must I See Some Unfiltered Squad. Y'all check out It's Me, Vanessa Duh. Welcome everybody. Blue, she doesn't watch all this. That's what I'm saying. So we're
you know what? She's absolutely right. You don't have to know who they are to be a medium if you know the information you know. And that's exactly why I can tell you about these people and not know these people, because I am a medium. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Vanessa's not this per se is our soap opera. This is not Vanessa's soap opera. And you can have that. That's your opinion, Kelly.
Yeah, and you know what?
You can have that.
Honestly, I truly take that as a compliment, because I don't keep up with these people. I have no idea about any of this stuff. So I truly appreciate that and take that as a compliment. I've been doing lives, literally lives of readings and stuff like that on my channel, and I tell people things out loud that I would have no way of knowing. I do private readings for people for years and go live for years. So if I was a crock of crap, I would have been called out a long time ago. I know some very, very, very popular YouTube people that I've worked with many times that have like over, 500,000 people following them. And if I was a load of crap, again, myself and them would have been called out for having.
Oh, and you
I would have been thrown to the wolves.
She's collaborated with like Aphrodite. I mean, he's not, sorry, let me get the super. Thank you, Badosi. Thank you, love. Ant is very serious as well about his craft. So if he thought Vanessa was some fake fraud type, he don't want to, he's been in this for, he's not going to want to be linked with Vanessa out here. Exactly. And Payday says, I had a private reading from Vanessa. She knew shit and was correct. Yeah, she is valid. Thank you. And it's all good, y'all. You guys are entitled to your, again, I'm not here to cram Vanessa down your throat. I'm not here to make you believe this, that, or the other. Erie, thank you. Vanessa, I'm late, but any communication on this guy being real or not. I've also been sensing her grandma, and she is coming through extremely concerned. Thank you in advance. Vanessa, do you want to address that? I'm going to grab the rest of my coffee right quick. I got it over here.
Okay, what was the first part? This guy, what guy is she talking about?
I think, Erie, you're talking about the new guy.
The person A.
Yes.
Okay.
Erie and everybody coming in. So we're addressing the new guy as A, and said old guy is B.
Okay, because I don't know who they are, so I have to differentiate between the two.
And if you would like me to say, I didn't know if you wanted me to say the names or not.
No, that's fine. Person A and person B is how I'm differentiating it through my head, so that makes more sense to me. About this person being real, do I think that they are a real person? I think there is a person behind that person, yes. But do I think their intentions are real and stuff like that? If that's what you're meaning, then absolutely not. Absolutely not. There was a comment that I wanted to get back to. I forgot what they were saying, but they were. Oh, it was Blue again, because apparently Blue doesn't like me, but that's okay. It says, just pay attention to the answers. Any medium gives specific answers or generalized. And I totally agree. As a real psychic medium, I always let people know like what to look out for and stuff like that. So, that's fine with me.
I'm just grabbing my coffee. If you want to answer another question, I'm coming right back.
Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, I'll take questions. As far as her grandmother, I haven't tried to see if Foodie has anyone around her or contact anyone she has around her that's passed. I wouldn't do that unless Foodie wanted me to, really. I don't try to tap into people without someone actually wanting me to do so. Now, sometimes the people will come to me first, but I don't make it a point to try to tap into someone to see who's around someone. So that's something that I'm not really sure. Elaine, I have a question. Do you get anything from my mom? Elaine, if you want to do mediumship, hun, that would be, you would have to book a private reading with me. Let's see. I'm taking it upon themselves to be unofficial mods in the chat for any perceived critiques. I'm okay with critiques and stuff like that. I mean, to each their own. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions and stuff. Bun Bunny, hey, I'm a huge believer. My mom is a healer and a medium. I have opened myself up. I'm ready to, though, so I have started trying to open up more. It's very hard to open yourself up to that. You have to have, I'm not saying you don't, but you have to have genuine gifts to be able to like truly, really, really open yourself up to it. And that's another reason why I started to do the teaching classes, because I know there are people out there that are genuinely gifted and sensitive and stuff. So I don't mind helping other people try to open themselves up to anything that they're wanting to learn and stuff like that. So that's why I do the teaching classes and stuff. I'm not trying to gatekeep being a psychic medium, you know.
Okay. What do you feel, Vanessa? Do you feel that, you know, just speaking, guys, I see your comments about the cats. I don't personally feel, kind of like the grandma stuff, excuse me, I don't really feel like it's mine nor Vanessa's place to tell if somebody's pet is going to pass. Let's just keep it 100. I can roundabout, if Vanessa wants to answer this, cool. If not, cool. I'll just say, how about we say this? Do we feel like Foodie is ready to
Have you guys seen this lady at all? This time I actually figured it out. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, V. I just saw her. I don't know how these people come in my timeline. Maybe YouTube has me on some weirdo list. We can watch her if you want. You guys aren't into the Kaya thing, I can see, which is fine. I wasn't real into it either. I love Kaya, but yeah, I wasn't real into this lady. Okay, let me put her in. She's actually live right now.
Hello. Hey, Flav. Hey, guys. How are you? Guess I'm gonna wait for some people. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? How you doing, Let It Be? I did sleep very well last night. Hey, Flav. Good morning. Of course, I kicked the camera on. Guess who? My sidekick is about to jump up. Hi, how are you? So, I did not get a strike last night. A video was pulled down, and I know why. And Mr. Vinny G, it's kind of funny that you can mock on me, but I can't mock on you. So, there were no strikes that were thrown. I did sleep well. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know. Yeah, State's here. There's something in my attic or something. So I've been actually on the phone with a friend because I'm kind of scared to go up there. It's probably a squirrel because out of the corner of my eye, I just saw a squirrel run past my, it's sitting on my deck, but I think I have a squirrel in my attic or something. Hi, Chelsea, how are you? Yeah, Jake is aggravating me right now, but oh my God, I'm not allowed to say that my dog's aggravates, right? Hi, nice to see you. Thank you. I'm sure there's a squirrel up there because it's scurrying, but it's been aggravating me. I've got a lot of things I have to do, so I'm probably only going to be on for about 15 minutes. They have lots of babies. Get them out soon. Yeah, I'm not going up there. My friend Justin is going to come over today or in the afternoon. We get chipmunks in the walls all the time, and you can hear them scurrying in the walls. But I spoke to Robin. I didn't call her, but I spoke to her on the phone. We texted last night. She is a little overwhelmed. So I had to get someone to run them out. Yeah, let it be. I'm not going up there because for all I know, it could be a raccoon or something else. I live in the woods. But whatever it is, I've got something up in my attic. Hey, number one fan, how are you? Yeah, I know they have babies. I've got chipmunks and squirrels running all over. So Valentina just woke up. She's like, why? And she's like, you have to stop attacking people. Friday. The pharmacy, I have to go to the post office, I have to go to the store, I have to clean my house a little bit. Yeah, she's pretty upset. But we don't have a good relationship, so, you know, she's not ready to talk to anyone. I'm not going to discuss that, except, you know, I've got some strike gonna have to do today.
Good
that
morning,
I need to get
Daniel.
doing. I've got a lot of things I've been procrastinating doing that I have to do. I have
Love
so
you,
much stuff I have to
Erwin.
do today. And,
No, Bria was.
I hope she'll be okay because she was doing just like you. Yeah,
This
I mean, she was,
is,
and you know, I apologize to her for text last night.
she goes by
because, you know,
MGL, so they're calling her.
And I just read a whole bunch of my videos and missing. No, there's one video that was taken down, and that wasn't.
But
I got
her
a warning.
name's Michelle
I didn't get a strike.
Sabat.
It just said, you know, kind of can't do this to people, and I was like, well, okay, kind of. And
This
everyone has
is.
seen Molly's arrest video.
She's,
That's kind of old news.
Her name's Michelle
Thank you.
Sabat.
I totally did not expect to come on.
She
Flav just
goes by
messaged me and said
MGL,
you were
so
supposed to
they're
go live
like,
at 9:30
you
this
know,
morning. I was like, well, I don't think I
making
was.
light of that,
But
she's
I've got a
Molly
lot to do
Golightly's
today, and I've been
little
procrastinating
sis.
doing a lot. I've been procrastinating doing a lot of stuff that has to be done today. You know, I apologized to Robin via text, and I was like, you know, the only reason why I went at you is because you kind of wouldn't leave me alone, and I warned you about, you know, a person that has been attacking me. So, and I look back, and 3 weeks ago on, I just had to come on, and, because apparently it said I had a 9:15 scheduled for this morning, and I think it was supposed to be for 9:15 last night, maybe, and when I, thank you, Chris. I'm growing on it. Well, I'm growing on a lot of people. Am I still? Yeah, of course I am. I don't even have time to do that right now. Of course, I did not even get a strike on me. I got a warning. It wasn't even a strike on my channel. It was a warning. That was it. They pulled the video down, and I honestly, you know, I probably did bully Benny a little bit. Probably shouldn't have, but you know, it's funny that, you know, it's funny that I can be torn down all over. Yes, it's not. Michaela, it's not going to affect anything. Good morning, Lulu too. It was a warning. And it was like, hey, don't do this again. This is a warning. You know, it's not a strike. But we thought that maybe we're bullying. But it's okay for other people to do it to me. I totally get it. You know, but I learned how to strike. And so, so I don't even have time to work on trying to get my videos monetized right now. Good morning, Sweet Sativa. How are you? Hey, Georgia girl. Thank you. You know, I'm going to Norma. That's what I'm doing. I have to throw a lot of strikes out today. And, I don't even have time to do that. I need to clean my house. I've got Amazon boxes everywhere. I've got boxes everywhere, literally everywhere. And I need to break them down, and I need to put them at the curb. But the curb is way, way down. I need to clean clutter off of my dining room table because it is driving me absolutely insane. Literally going crazy. I am going, thank you. So I got to sweep the floors. I got to mop my house. I'm not, it's a live stream. It's a very big house to clean. It's a lot to clean for one.
Oh, she pulled the Danny. Her house is too clean for a lol cow, right, Jilly?
I'm sorry, guys. That was my attorney. Yeah, I know it's muted. That's my attorney. So I also don't know why it was scheduled because I have to talk to my attorney. And so I'm actually going to have to end this live stream because that's my attorney that I had to talk to. I think I said that I had an appointment with my attorney at 11. So I am going to have to go. The one that's titled Robin Millette, it was supposed to be scheduled for last night. It hit AM instead of... Yeah, it was supposed to be scheduled for last night and not
Exactly.
AM. It was supposed to be PM last night. And so it was an accident. That was my attorney. I think I told you guys
yummy,
that I had...
Texas.
YouTube finally shut me
Enjoy
up.
that fresh
Yeah,
goodies.
that's funny. Yeah, YouTube finally shut me up. Great. Good one. Good one. I told you I had a lot of stuff to do. So that's my attorney that I had an 11 o'clock appointment with. It muted when I answered my phone because I'm on my phone, right? I got a lot of stuff to do, and that was my attorney. So I have to go because I have to call my attorney back. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
streaming on my
guys,
phone.
you know what? She has an appointment with her attorney.
Today, so I just wanted to come on.
Just so y'all
and tell
know.
you guys hi.
Okay, we'll cover her maybe tomorrow because this was a total flop of a live stream. She didn't show who she is really. Okay, I was just gonna end anyway. Jelly, guys, I will do Jackbox games tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, and so I'll see you tonight, and we will get our game on. Everybody, bring your second devices with you. Because if you're not on a computer, you're going to want 2 different devices to play. Exactly, V. If people talk to an attorney every week, run. Yeah, I'll cover more of her tomorrow, guys. Oh, you're welcome, Lynn. Anytime. Thank you so much for gifting all those memberships. I will see you guys tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, to get our game on. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. Thank you, Lynn, for guesting. And thank you, everybody in chat. I'll see you next time.